Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. We're kicking off today on this lovely Saturday. I say lovely, it's like raining outside. But welcome, guys. Today we're playing something a little bit different. We're playing Tabletop Simulator, playing some 40k. 9th edition is right around the corner, so I thought it'd be kind of fun just to stream a game, because I play a bunch of Warhammer 40k, so I thought it'd be fun to actually stream a game on YouTube and just hang out with you guys whilst I'm doing it. And maybe if the stream does okay, you know, we kind of hit 50 viewers and stay around there, maybe we'll do it again if you guys enjoy it. Yo, Kai, how's it going? Drake, welcome. Philip, welcome. Thomas, Nathan, Jake, Nasastic Plays, welcome. Cold Frost, Marshy, and obviously John, how's it going? So hopefully this will just be like a chill stream, and you know, with 9th edition right around the corner, it would be cool to kind of get more into 40k, I think, for people to see more about it, because it is a really simple game to learn. You just need to play like a handful of games, and the rules are, you can just pick up the rules as well for free now. Just download the 9th edition rules and play. How does one get into 40k? You know, watching battle reports. You can download the rules for free now for 9th edition. The new edition is just literally right around the corner, so you can download the new rules, which everyone will be playing by, or for completely free, and grab them, which is great. And yeah, and you can play on Tabletop Simulator, and you can play it for free. You have to buy Tabletop Simulator, but you don't have to buy any of the expensive models before you do play. It's a great learning resource for sure. So let's go over to the game. Bing, bing, bing. And I'll get my opponent into chat. I'm playing against Dogbert, who is the outreach manager for Creative Assembly, Total War. Having a friendly game against him. I'm playing Tyranids, where I'm not really a veteran Tyranid player. I've played Tau the entire way through 8th edition, and then towards basically the past like month, I've been trying to get into Tyranids. So I'm very rusty with them. I haven't played them enough to really be very good. And James Dogbert, the guy we're playing today, is obviously a very good Eldar player. So it's probably gonna be a slaughter. You know, he plays Eldar a lot. I don't really play Tyranids at all. So the sound of bombardment. Yeah, I've got. If we can take a look at it. If you guys are interested, I've got distant battle ambient sound effects for Warhammer 40k. I mean, what's not to love, right? Just an hour of bombardment and Imperial Guard artillery and knights firing. I'm pretty sure there is a custom sound in here as well at some point of just like a knight loading up its las cannon and unleashing it. That's good to hear about it. Yeah, so it should be fun. We're gonna do it live. I don't know, it's the first time I'm ever streaming this, so we'll see. As I said, if we just kind of get, you know, chill chat going, maybe we'll do this again when we get around to playing more 9th edition. Because obviously 9th edition is coming out in a couple of weeks. Also, if anyone is interested, I have an Element Games affiliate link down below in the description, top of the description, and you're looking to get into Warhammer 40k, then you can go ahead and use that. And it's, yeah, you can pick up models. I think they ship to Europe and the UK, and they're super fast. I use them all the time, and you can pick up models for, I think 15 to 20% off or 25% off for Games Workshop prices. They're kind of like Games Planet, where they work, you know, with them and they just take less of a cut, and yeah, completely legit. I've bought plenty of stuff from them. They do all the Games Workshop stuff, a bunch of other miniature stuff, paints, paint brushes, a ton of stuff. Definitely worth checking out if you're into 40k or you're looking to get into 40k. You can pick some off there cheaper. Cool. So let's just jump into a call with James and yeah, get this game started. Should be good. Should be a good game though. Looking forward to it. Yeah, you got his army and this is going to be painful. This is going to be so painful. Oh my god, is he not bringing 3 wave serpents? Oh god. Oh god, I literally can't kill the wave serpents. It's gonna be brutal. We're playing ITC as well, which is like the competitive game mode. So there's gonna be certain rules and stuff that you guys might not play if you haven't played ITC, the competitive. It's kind of more like the tournament style. Yo, how's it going?
Yeah, going alright. Going alright.
Good. We are live now, by the way, so don't tell me all the Total War secrets or anything.
No, I'll keep it all hush hush, unlike normally.
So I'm seeing 3 wave serpents, and I'm already gonna flip the table and quit, I think.
I don't think it's.
Oh god, I'm now seeing 8 wave serpents. God.
Yeah, this is the balance force. I'm bringing what I'm gonna call my mech Eldar instead. Can't get rid of some of these units for some reason. These Guardian defenders are like locked in.
Yeah, I can't see.
I guess they're just spectating then. Oh.
Oh, yeah, I can't see them for me. They're just white balls. I don't think we've loaded in. So maybe try reload them.
I think there's like a place over here that makes things invisible. I don't know. We had it before. Anyway, that's not my army, so.
Cool. Yeah, just build your army. It's no rush. Just talk to chat.
Cool.
So what is this game called? You used to play 40k miniatures. Well, guys, so this is Tabletop Simulator. Tabletop Simulator is basically like a board game facilitator engine where you can basically do anything you want to in it. You can create medieval games, like war games, basically any board game. If modders create the assets for it, you can play it in Tabletop Simulator. So we're basically playing a game of 40k in Tabletop Simulator. So we'll be playing, you know, all the rules. Like, obviously we have to know the rules and everything like that, but basically this game allows you to facilitate it, and it's super easy to use as well. Like, if I'm moving a unit, I just select them all, press tab, I can drag them and they'll move. Like, yo, this unit moves 18 inches, so there you go. You have like the battlefields you load in, you have like automatic dice rollers like this, which, you know, roll the dice for you. Like, oh, okay, cool, I hit on 3s, good. Then, you know, then I delete these. And then, you know, wound on 5s, boom. Cool, then you have to make your save, so then he rolls his save, 3-ups. Okay, I take this many wounds, so then you go over to your unit and just type it. So it's basically, in quarantine, this is a godsend for playing 40k. Because without it, you know, I would not have had as many games as I've played. I've played a bunch over quarantine. I really have. I'm playing Tyranids, and it also, like, you know, you just download these assets. Obviously, after buying Tabletop Simulator, you download these for free, and you can play units. Like, I have a Tau army, miniature-wise. I don't own any Tyranids, so I would never be able to play Tyranids, you know, unless it was for Tabletop Simulator. So basically, it's allowed me to see what Tyranids are like, and now I'm gonna buy miniatures to build a Tyranid army, because I play Tau. The whole way through 8th edition. Not what you expected? Yeah, I don't know. It's just something a little bit different. I was playing this anyway today, so I was like, hey, why don't we just stream it? I presume it's human v human, no AI. Yeah. So human v human, but there's loads of discords and stuff that you can join just to find games. Like, there's loads of communities out there. Like, I'm part of the main 40k Tabletop Simulator Discord. And they have loads of people looking for games. There's a bunch of other YouTubers that have their own discords who do this regularly.
Yeah, I'll play with this list, I think.
Alright, cool. Now that you've seen my list and you're ready to counter it.
So I'd been playing around with this one a little bit. Like, it's a Mekdar list. Like, pretty much everything can move quite quick, which is the kind of thing behind it. I think it's something that can translate into the new edition okay as well, which I think is quite important.
Yeah, you'll be able to move and shoot with your heavy weapons and stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I was building it.
The risk is, though, with heavy vehicles like this, is if you get tagged, yes, you can shoot into combat, but you can't then fall back. So it kind of like it's a bit fucked up that way. Because I was thinking about it, like bringing more Tau tanks in a 9th list, and it's kind of like, yeah, you can shoot into combat, but, you know, it basically prevents you from running away and then shooting into combat.
I think that's always going to be a problem with Eldar anyway now, because the fly keyword kind of locks you in place. So I'm sure we'll just have to find ways to get around that.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't think it will happen quick though. So I have 2 detachments.
Cool.
I've got a battalion, which is going to be running. Are they running? Are they running my usual stuff? I think they probably are. So the back battalion, quite simple. Ignores line of sight. Sorry, ignores cover and a free reroll on a hit and a wound. per unit, which is very nice. I have a battalion detachment, which is going to be running +1 on the charge and +1 attack near an objective, which is quite useful for shining spears and so forth. The wave serpents are running. This is the thing that makes them interesting for this, at least. Oh, that's the wrong list. Let's bring up my Mechdar list. Are running missile launchers. I don't think I really use missile launchers much against you. Effectively, you have 2 weapon profiles: 48-inch range, heavy 2, strength 8, -2 AP, d6 damage. Or you can go for the Starburst, which is 2d6, strength 4, -1 AP, 1 damage. And they're all running with a Spirit Stone. So on a roll of a 6, it's a feel no pain.
Yeah, cool. You don't get molested by Slanesh when you die with the Spirit
Effectively.
Stone.
Disgusting as that is. And my Dire Avengers are running with the X-Arch, running with Blade Storm, so every hit 6 is an extra hit, and running with 2 Shrunken Catapults each, so effectively an extra Dire Avenger. Yeah, that's it.
And then just any like important spells I should know about, or just the usual like protect, quicken.
You know what? As usual, I should probably have done that already. Which one's going to be my warlord today?
So I've got a pretty interesting
warlord?
warlord trait for my warlord who's in the Chronos thing. Whenever you fail a psychic test, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
Which is quite nice.
Yep. You fail a test, or you?
Whenever you fail a test. When you're within 18. When you're within 18, so obviously.
Oh, okay. Okay, not so bad. Yeah. Well, all my guys are on bikes for that exact purpose of not being close to something horrific. Farseer on a bike here. He's going to run Doom and Fortune, which is the 5-up Feel No Pain. The other one will run. This one run Doom and Guide. I'll put that on here. And this one can run Fortune and. Did I put Guide on that one already?
Yeah, on back there.
Fortune Execution. Yep. If you're asking me to spell all of that, you're not going to get it. And that one at the back is going to have Quicken. Both of the Warlocks will be running with removing the Smite and giving it double +2 on their Psychic.
Cool.
You know the Shining Spears. They're running pretty much their standard stuff. Night Spinners, same as well. Like, there's nothing really new to talk about.
Cool. Yeah, so in my list, I've got 2 battalions. One is going to be Kraken, which allows me to roll 3 dice when advancing and pick the highest. Going to have 2 squads of 20 Gene Stealers and a squad of 22 Hormagaunts right here. Behind that, I've got a this is Chronos, so basically I reroll 1s when I don't move. 3 Exocrines, I've got 5 Hive Guard who can shoot without line of sight, and then again another bunch of smaller Hormagaunts. So Black Hormagaunts won't be affected by the Swarm Lord's double move, and they won't get to roll 3 dice when advancing and pick the highest.
Alright, awesome.
So basically just there to fill out the group. As I said, Norithrope has Psychic Scream, which is basically like a targeted smite, and he's my warlord, so again, if you fail Psychic test within 18 of him, you suffer D3 mortal wounds. Other Norithrope is running Symbiote Storm, which is the exploding 6s. Swarm Lord is doing Lure, which is rerolled charges. And Horror, which is -1 to hit on a unit. And then finally, Broodlord, he's got my relic, so he's running Catalyst. So he's wearing the Barb relic, which is +1 to cast, and he can manifest an extra psychic power. And he's got Catalyst, so basically he can Catalyst and smite every single turn.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Cool, yeah, that's my list. So, should we roll for the mission?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see what we get. Number 3.
Wasn't that exactly what we got last time?
Yeah, I don't want to roll again to explain a different mission.
Yeah, go for it.
2.
2. I swear all of our missions that we've ever got have been 1, 2, or 3.
We can play. Let's just roll until we get 4, 5, 6. You go 6.
Wait, 6. Is this Crucible of Champions or something horrific?
Yes, it is. Well, you asked for it, so this is what we're doing.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Cool, so this is just the one where you bonus for having 3 characters on 3 objectives, right?
Yeah. I think so.
I'm just looking now on the list.
As Death Guard, that would be horrifically good because
It'd be horrifically bad because but you have to keep your entire army together. You can't split off 3 characters to 3 objectives, right?
I mean, half our characters are just like walking lumps of flesh anyway, so it's not really a big loss.
If a player has 3 models with the character keyword in scoring range of 3 different objectives at the end of the turn, get a bonus. Cool. So it's that. Nice. Cool. So who goes first and who goes second now? Roll a 3.
4. I'll go first.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. 2 or 4.
Oof.
So just pick in the.
I'll let the other one.
Problem is though. So also what we're defining ruins. So do you want to say these back ones are closed and these ones are open? So vehicles can go in these ones like we were playing last time, and vehicles can go in these ones, but they can't go in these ones.
So they can go on which ones? They can't go on which ones?
So they can go in these ones because they're like there's not like a surrounding thing around it, and they can go in the middle ones, and they can't go in these back ones.
Yeah, it's fine to me.
Cool. So it's this one, this one. This one's kind of nice because I can basically put the hive guard like here, and then basically hit anything that's here and in the center. But then I can also.
Yeah, they're pretty solid like that.
I think we'll just go shorter deployment zone. Cool.
Isn't the other one shorter?
Huh?
Isn't the other one shorter?
Well, this one gives you less room to deploy, right? Because you have to deploy like here, so it's much harder for you to hide. Like you can put your shining spears here and here, or deep strike them obviously, but I think it's much easier. Cool. Yeah, I'll pick this one and I'll just go blue because I'm this side. So your deployment.
Alright, cool.
You're so
it's
confused.
just these 3 objectives and that's it.
No, there's objectives in in these. There's 5. Oh no, secondaries first. Sorry, secondaries. You trying to understand what's going on? Yeah, it's a little bit confusing if you've never played the game. But just sit back, chill, have some fun in chat. Yeah, so we're playing Tabletop Simulator, which is basically like 40k, but
I kind of feel with an Eldar list I'm a lot better at getting a Butcher's Bill. But then again, because I played against you so many times with Tau, I kind of like auto-lock in Butcher's Bill.
Yeah, I don't know how good it is, because Butcher's Bill is 2 kills every single turn, and you do that 4 turns in a row. I don't know if you'll kill 2 things.
I don't think against this list, no, but like when I play like Space Marines or something, I'm pretty confident I can knock that quite regularly. But can't always guarantee it.
So the way ITC works, guys, if you're confused, is you get a point for killing an enemy unit, you get a point for holding a unit, then you get a point for holding more objectives, which are these icons here, and you get a point for killing more than your opponent.
King of the Hill, eh?
Yeah, I think so. And then maybe like a recon. mean, it's going to be pretty painful turn 1, losing most of my Hormagaunts. It's going to be kind of hard to. It'll be kind of hard to still score it, but shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, and that's why this is so great, Drake, because
I'll go with that.
That's why it's so great, because you can play 40k and you don't have to drive to a store. You just play with some friends.
What am I marking for death? That's a great question. Hive Guard. I can put Hive Guard on there, can't I?
Yeah. Like 240 points. Basically anything besides the Gaunts and the Brood Lords and the Ripple Swarms and the Neurophrobe. So Executions, Hive Guard, Gene Stealers.
So I'll put it on the Hive Guard, the 2 Squad of Gene Stealers and the Swarm Lord.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, for sure, Philip. You can definitely. I picked up a big portion of my army. So yeah, cool. Your deployment. I picked up a large portion of my army. On eBay, my Tau army.
So it's just like I like bringing my Dark Reapers, and I generally would.
Yeah, I'm happy you're not in this game, to be honest.
I know. I was thinking it. I was just like they would just fucking. Oh, sorry. They just carve up everything.
You can swear.
Oh well, like what? You got 5 up invulnerable on those on the your artillery pieces.
Only if I take it. The thing I've only got 1 with a 5 up.
Yeah, no 5 up. If they get hit by Dark Reapers, they're not gonna have a good day.
Yeah, gonna get ruined.
Even for toughness 8.
Toughness 8.
Like I probably if I can get a Doom off on one of them, like it's pretty. Even if I don't get a Doom off, like I'm hitting them potentially with like 8 of them. Most likely gonna hit them on. I'll get most shots through. Yeah, they're brutal. They're just tank killers. Like against Space Marines, they're absolutely amazing because they're way too slow. Probably not of all their crazy bikes, but originally.
It's gonna be interesting in 9th edition. How you're going to try and keep them safe, because obviously board's smaller and you can fight up 5 inches now as well. So,
oh, what, Reapers?
Yeah.
I think keeping them safe is always going to be a concern, but you also got to remember you can move them all the time. Being able to move and fire with Reapers, it's the kind of thing that forces your opponent to do something. I think that's what kind of makes them.
Yeah, of course. I still play Total
really
War.
Good, no matter what.
I literally uploaded Total War like yesterday, the day before. I've uploaded like 5 Total War videos this week. Of course, I'm still playing it. Well, you can just teach it yourself, Drake. It's honestly not a hard game to pick up if you just put a little bit of time and effort into it. You can download the rules for 9th edition, but brand new edition, on the Warhammer website, or just Google it. You can download them for free. You can just read through that, watch some other people play proper battles, and just kind of go from there. Honestly, and then you can just join a Discord and play with people on Tabletop Simulator. There's like the official one, which is down here. You can actually see it right there. If you want to join it, you can just learn the game. It's like it's honestly not that hard.
These guys are absolutely fine. Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't really want to be over here with Hive Guard because, yeah, you won't be shooting them with your guns, but I won't be shooting you, and I kind of need to be shooting you.
What did we say about these big buildings? On the flanks?
They were closed. Vehicles can't go in them, but then again, I don't have any vehicles, so I don't know if you want to just scrap it. Like, I think that's how they play it, because it's got an ITC, but again, who cares? It's a friendly game.
I don't know how is it played in ITC? Because I thought you could shove vehicles and things like that.
No, not in ruins. Not in closed ruins. Like, I'd say these are open because there's nothing in the back and there's a big open gap here, but this kind of has the thing that sticks out. So like, you can hide like a vehicle in there, and I think that's what they try and avoid.
Yeah, like when I went to play at this place in Yankee Land with Churin, they would have like the anything which was enclosed would literally have a roof on top of it, which personally I thought was stupid because if someone puts anything on top of it and someone then puts something inside it, you're constantly having to pick up the models, take them off, put them back on.
Yeah.
If anyone decides they're going to have a combat phase in there, you know, it's just nuts.
Well, the mechanics have completely changed now of the game. There's been big changes in the game recently.
Temptation just to rule the center of the board, really.
The new edition is literally coming out, so now's the perfect time to get into 40k, in my opinion.
Oh, what's the range on your Exocrens?
36.
36. All right, yeah.
Yep.
Probably shouldn't be so worried about them, to be honest.
No, they're only strength 7. Like, I don't really have tank killing capabilities, unfortunately. I need to take like Khan effects or something and just charge them at your tanks. They rip through vehicles.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me. It was not a great experience.
Especially on the smaller boards. Like, I don't think you'll be bringing Gene Stealers in the Tyranid army in 9th.
No.
So you'll be bringing like bigger monsters. Because the board's shorter, you can get them into combat and they won't just get shot for table turn 1. Especially now as well as when you can hide behind ruins and not get shot as well. Even if you can see them, so.
Oh, what have you picked as your recon?
Recon, King of the Hill, Big Game Hunter.
Alright, cool. Look at all these shining spears.
But I mean, the thing is as well, you don't even need a gaming store to get into 40k, I don't think. Because you can just play Tabletop Simulator, like join the Discord, there's so many people in the Discord. I can actually just look and see how many people are online right now, because I'm in it. They've got over 400 people in this, 500 people currently in the Discord online. And then probably like another load who aren't online. So if you just make the effort and learn the game, like, it's pretty easy to learn. I mean, you can just find some people to play with online and slowly pick up. Like, there's people of all skill levels on it, so. And maybe just get a friend into it as well whilst you learn.
I always kill myself over if I'm deep striking them or not. And the games where I have deep strike them, it's not exactly gone badly.
Yeah. It's gonna be brutal now. Like, I can't wait to shoot. Like, when we play our first Tau Eldar game with 9th, I can't wait to blow you off the table if you bring Shining Spears.
I'm expecting them to go up in price.
Yeah, I mean, so basically the entire Tau army, I think, is going up in price.
Well, everyone's going up in price. So Space Marines, you know, got to make them competitive.
Yeah, true. Man. I mean, quite a lot of the Space Marine stuff actually went down as well. Like, a lot of their heavy weapons went down. Because now there's no move and shoot penalty. You basically can play Talsep, and you can take the reroll Overwatch stratagems. War gear on your Riptides, or you can take the shoot deep strike within 12 inches. So I think what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 reroll Overwatch, and you're going to take 1 12-inch shoot Overwatch, shoot deep strike if it comes in. So you basically have a 12-inch bubble around 1 Riptide, and then like an amazing Overwatch on the other 2. And obviously Tau Overwatch the same, so they don't need to play a stratagem or whatever. So I think it's going to be pretty deadly to try and charge Tau. And they're obviously they're hitting on 5s because of Tau Sep, re-rolling everything. It's basically hitting on 4s. It's going to be brutal.
Yep.
And obviously I don't think many people will be tailoring a list to cancel Overwatch now, so.
Oh, do these count as open ones? Or closed ones?
Up to you.
Fucking dice. On a 4 up, they are. If below, they're not. Oh, they are. There you go.
I hear. What are you guys doing?
That's how all disputes should be sorted in this world. I'm just gonna roll a dice and see what happens.
That's how the election should be done.
Exactly.
3 up, 4 up.
Get out of the way, Mr. Cummings. I'm coming through. I've got a plan. I know how this is all going to work.
Should he be thrown into prison for breaking the law? Roll a dice.
Hold on. Where is it?
No, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Boris actually did, though, to decide what happens in this country.
We get dice. On a 4 up, he goes to prison. Wait! Oh, a command. Oh, what? That's a 6. Yeah, good.
Interesting as well with the command rerolls in 9th as well, how you have to reroll the entire charge 2 dice and the entire 2 psychic tests. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah, 100%. It's gonna definitely change like a good part of the game, I think.
Yeah. And also terrain as well, I think is like one of the most interesting things. Because now it's like true line of sight if you're in the terrain. So if you're standing like on the terrain, it's like true line of sight, but if you're standing like an inch behind it, you can basically just hide something.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
Oh, characters. I should probably use them at some point.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, guys, again, I'm pushing dots.
My Dire Avengers are sitting in the transports.
Cool. So I think what his plan is to charge everything up the board and then just pile out and basically just hold this section of the board. Like these 4 objectives. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to camp in like this corner. Or, yeah, I'm going to camp in the right-hand side corner with all my shooting. Basically let him do it, and then just kind of like...
Oh, so what we decided on these buildings on the...
enclosed, I think. That's how they would play them. I think in ITC. Because they've kind of got like... Because like, I think about the difference between like this is there's like so much open ways into see it, so that's why it's open. Same with like this. But like this has kind of like this wall here, so it's like... It's much harder to see it.
Okay, no, I'm playing with enclosed, that's fine with me.
Yeah, obviously your bikes are absolutely fine. Vehicles. So
Just got to think on range on a few things. 36.
It's gonna hurt. He's gonna have a lot of shooting early on in the game, probably killing like a lot of my stuff turn 1, and it's just how much I can hit back, I think. I need to make sure I have a decent screen as well, so that he can't charge onto a lot of stuff. And if he does, it'll be very hard for him to do it. But I think trying to just keep these 3 objectives here on my side is going to be what I'm going to try and do. Just try and bonus, because I think I can bonus a lot better than he can. But yeah, I think he's going to charge me turn 1.
Cool, that's my move.
Alright, cool. What the fuck do I do? Yeah, I'm going to go this side actually, because there's a little bit more cover for me, I think. So my intention here is that I'm an inch off the wall, so you can't find me through it.
That's fine. Talking intentions before something's just like super important, I think.
Yeah, I think really in 9th edition as well. Because there's just so many like finicky rules now.
I'm gonna go grab my Eldar Codex.
Cool. So I kind of want to hold this central point as well, and I think we are going to, but probably just with these guys. Basically, just need to scream with all my Hormagaunts so he can't charge or move. Well, he can move through me, but basically just make it so that he's going to be shooting these guys and not the Gene Stealers. Basically. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, we're clearly not playing. Battlelords. I think it really needs to be said, but probably not.
I think Harlequins are going to come out quite well in the in 9th edition.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that they're going to be pretty good.
Well, they still get the... They can charge into combat, they can fall back without any penalties and charge again, all that kind of stuff. Did I read somewhere that wounds has also been reworked?
So basically, if you take a save on your X-Arch, for the rest of the round, you have to take every save on him. So if you take some bolt of fire on your X-Arch, you have to then take whatever else comes, no matter how.
Oh, right. Yeah,
so if it's like a las cannon next, you have to then take the las cannon.
Yeah. It like I said when we were chatting about this last time, they're just making a lot of the stuff that was a bit immersive breaking out of the game. It's like, oh yeah, I'm being shot by 100 things. This guy's going to take it.
Yeah.
Then this guy will. Then he will. Did you hear Storm Shields being capped at 4?
Yeah.
Do you know how happy that makes me?
Yeah, free up invulnerable, right?
Yeah, and usually they're running around with a 2-up normal save and then a 3-up invulnerable save. And then when they get you in combat, they're hitting you with like 10 attacks, and you just want to die, you know?
Oh, I know. F in chat for the conga line of in 9th edition.
I know Games Workshop are doing their first showcase of the of 9th edition, and I'm just like, I wonder if they've had conversations about making sure that Space Marines don't just easily win.
What, in like building a list and just give them an easy
Oh,
list?
they're doing a game now, I think, and I'm just like, I can imagine it, you know. The worst thing you can do to annoy your community even more is just have Space Marines absolutely smash the new Necrons.
By the way, these are bottom floor. Just making.
Cool.
Okay, inch off. I imagine these guys will survive the round.
Do you enjoy Nids more than you enjoy Tau?
I don't think so. I think I'll play Tau in 9th edition more than I play. Mainly because I have the models.
That is a big thing, for sure. Followed your cue and colouring my Dire Avengers.
Very nice. Well, I built mine in the cool software, which is the Battlescribe to TTS. So it like,
oh yeah, you sent it over
makes
to
all
me.
loads of powers and stuff. So it's quite cool. Your ranges. What's your range on your bikers? It's like 14 and 12 or 8 for their big shots.
For their big shots?
Yeah, it's like 8 inches, right?
No, 6.
6. Okay, cool.
Nowhere near as dangerous as that.
So unless you double move this one, you won't be able to hit my back line with.
No, I doubt it. So, Shining Spears, they got the later lance, the Star Lance. It's Assault 1, range 6. And they're shrunken catapults. They're shrunken catapults, which are the anti-infantry one. That's a 12-inch range. That's the one I was tempted to. I was tempted to change and take either increase the range of them by 6 or to give them -1 AP. Because I've got a lot of shrunken fire over on this side, compared to my normal battalion list. Because I've got 3 units of Dire Avengers. But you know when you've got so used to playing a certain firing range, by increasing it, it just starts confusing your positioning. You're so used to doing it a certain way, and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh, okay, no, I'm going this way. By the way, I just started putting units on this side of the map. I didn't even ask you if you wanted to be on this side or on that side.
No, I think
Yeah, but if you look at what I have to look at, I have to look at that goddamn colonel from the Patriot.
What?
Just staring at me. Tell me that isn't the most British thing you want to see, you know? Yeah. It's very apt. It's 4th of July.
Hell yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeehaw.
Why aren't you in the pub? Why aren't you in the pub?
Yeah, should be, right?
It's like an intelligence test, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's, I mean, it is and it isn't. If I don't get too political, but the government's supposed to be there to tell people if it's safe or not. And if you're getting information constantly from the from the people who are supposed to have all the experts and stuff saying that, oh, it's fine because you can go to the pub and stuff, I guess you can't really blame people for doing it. As even though it is obviously extremely stupid, but you can't really blame people.
No, I was having this conversation, especially probably not best place of politics, but yeah, like in America where loads of people have still been going out and doing lots of things. They're just like, if your leadership's telling you it's fine or just don't worry about it, then what are you gonna do? Yeah. Anyway.
Exactly. Cool. So Rex wants to be underground. It's just these newer fruits I need to do.
I had literally stopped drinking Diet Coke, and then we started to go to the Dice Saloon, and then I just started like drinking absolute like heroic amount of Coke.
Yeah, become an addict again. I'm right there with you.
You see me events, like I used to just like knock back so many of them all the time.
Alright, cool. I guess I have an entire unit of gene stealers. I have no fucking idea where to put them.
Deep Strike? Where are they?
You can't.
Where are you hitting?
Over here.
Oh, okay. Is there a spot here where they just disappear?
You don't see them. You see them now?
Yeah, I see. I saw them before, but like when they were just around like here, they disappeared. Either that or I'm blind. It's very possible.
I have no idea where to put them.
Can you deep strike them?
You can.
I guess there's no real point.
You can infest node them, but I'm not sure how it actually works with this. Like, I could basically put down 2 markers and then have to deploy them turn 2, which would be great, but I don't know how exactly it works. So I don't want to just cheat, so I'm just going to put them on the field. I should because of all your indirect, but fuck it.
Yeah. I was really tempted to bring the Incarn list.
Just slap each other until one side wins.
Oh, I mean that's literally how you play Warhammer. Oh my god, they've just announced the Primaris chaplain on a bike.
Yeah, I saw leaks about him.
Jamie Mecca, he runs a chaplain, and he just carves my army up whenever he gets into combat. I think he killed like 8 bikes on his own. Because he hits on 2s, and then obviously Space Marines, so if anyone ever rolls a 1, they just re-roll it immediately. But he was hitting at like strength 8. You know? You're just sitting there just like, well, okay. And it's like -3 AP, and it's like flat 2 damage. So
guys, do
I
you want
was
to chill
just
out
like,
in the chat, please? I do appreciate
just gonna
you guys
cry.
being here, but let's
You know?
chill now.
Just gonna cry.
Cool, yeah, that'll be my go. Am I gonna seize the initiative? No, I'm not. God damn it.
just love doing that. You just like.
Because it's so stupid, and I'm gonna I hate that you roll in 9th edition, but you roll deploy like you roll after you've deployed to see who goes first. It's just so dumb.
So we had our 40k tournament with some lads from work, right? And it was only 750 points, maybe 1,000 points. I think it was our 1,000 points game, and he took 1,000 suns, and he rolled to go first. So he deployed first, and he had like a blob of 20 Rubik's Marines. Rubik's Marines, if you have so the special rule for Rubik's are if you have a 1 damage weapon, that improves their save by 1. Yeah. So effectively, he had a bunch of Marines, but forward deployed 9 inches away from me at the beginning of the game, and they all had a 2-up save against all my firepower, right? And these guys can fire twice, and they're rapid firing because they're Space Marines, and they would like be right in front of me, yeah. And I'm looking at this, I'm just like, oh my god, this is going to be the worst game ever. Seized initiative on him, and then basically just redeployed my army to annihilate this 20-man squad of Rubik's Marines with absolutely everything I could. Yeah, I felt so bad about it. Like, luckily I lost the game, so I can walk away from it being like, oh, okay.
I should want to do this.
Maybe I should have taken the extra range on my thing.
Well, it's too late now. Cool. Your turn one. So as you can see, it does take a little while to.
I am. Oh, CP. What am I running?
Yeah.
9.
I've got 12. I've spent 1 to give my extra crit if I was basically taking up a wall trait.
You know what? Didn't say what my relic is because I haven't taken a Farseer on foot. So I always put my Farseer on foot with wings, but because I'm not haven't took them on foot, what relic am I going to take? Oh, the decisions. Eldar relics are probably the worst in 40k. The only one that's worth taking is either the Phoenix Gem, which basically when you die, you blow up and come back to life, which is quite nice. And then the other one is the wings. There is something in here that gives you like a +1 to cast, but only if you're manifesting Smite, and only if you're playing Ulthway. And there is a one for giving you a really good laser lance. Sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. I just felt the need to. I will put the Phoenix Gem onto my my Warlord, wherever he is.
Cool.
Actually, no, I'll put it onto this guy. The guy with Executioner and Fortune.
Guys, can you actually chill in chat now? I appreciate you guys being here, but stop spamming.
I'm like always half
please.
tempted to put it on
Guys,
the guy with
please.
double move, so he can basically become a bomb truck.
Yeah.
He's hilarious in his own way. But yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, you guys need to chill.
Let me just check the stratagem. I don't think I'm going to use it, but if there was a proper competitive game, Eldar have Phantasm, which is basically remove 3 units and then redeploy them. Yeah. Which is just brutal.
I mean, be my guess, spend your precious CP.
Yeah, not gonna bother. It's kind of semi-tempting now, but I won't be able to hit what I want.
Oh wait, this one who's all the way up is supposed to have a 5-up in one. Just change that.
How far can those Gene Sealers potentially move?
The entire map. No, so these ones are away from the Swarm Lord, so they can move basically 20
Oh,
inches if I
yeah.
roll a 6.
Because it's the Swarm Lord that gives them a double move.
Yeah,
How close does he have to be?
6 inches.
Okay.
Yeah, playing 40k, Madman. Playing some 40k.
Do you know when we played our last game and I was so frustrated by how quick those Gene Stealers can move? I now understand that's how everyone feels when I bring Shining Spears. So
I can get my mic up a
I'm
little
just
bit.
going to shut up. I was thinking about it after the game. I was just like, oh my god, it's so difficult not being able to move quickly.
Yeah, no, it's brutal. Yeah, I mean, that's basically, the Gene Stealers are just like a glass cannon, right? Like
Yep.
that's why you have to wrap and you have to do stuff just to keep them alive, because that's basically your entire army. And if you lose them, it's just over.
I guess that's a big difference with the Eldar stuff, because they can potentially be quite tanky if
Yeah, spells and
they
stuff.
don't stop properly. Yeah,
My mic should be a little bit louder.
All right, cool.
That's all
I'm
good,
not going
guys,
to do that
just-
CP. I'm going to grab a second can of Diet Coke, and then we can begin.
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy. Oh, I'll tell you a story about when I was there.
So we're getting started in the second, guys. The game does take a little while to kick off, but should we? No, it's fine. Just leave it where it is and just
Alright,
talk and chat like normal.
At this, we were playing a game. Actually, it was the first time I played Nids, and I'd just woken up and I'd rushed into work to play against my mate, and it was during the Everchosen, and I remember talking to Ryan. Italian Spartacus was on his way into the office because obviously we're gonna get ready for the Everchosen, so just playing this game. I think we had the rugby on at the same time. Six Nations were on. Oh no, it's the Rugby World Cup. Rugby World Cup was going on. And he asked, "Do you want anything?" I was just like, "You're next to Starbucks. Can you get me like the biggest fucking coffee you've ever seen in your entire life?" He gets this big cappuccino or something like that. I can't remember what it was. And I just drank it, and
Just hyped.
I was
Let's
literally,
go.
my hands were shaking when I was picking up the dice to roll. I was just like, "Oh my god, like this is worrying."
Yeah, we're running a split battalion. We're running Kronos and we're running Kraken. So 3 Exocrines and the Hive Guard.
Alright,
so
cool.
we've got a pretty decent amount of shooting, and we've got Gene
Let's do some
Stealers.
dice rolling.
So basically, it's so that
Am I gonna? I'll be able to shoot that Exocrine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Shoot any Exocrine you want.
Just shoot whatever you want. It's fine.
I mean, if I was you, I'd just shoot Hormigons all day. You know, they're the things you have to worry about.
Well, I shot them all last turn, but I ran out of things to shoot at.
Sad times.
You know, I had to just check what my movement was in the Wave Serpent because I couldn't remember. That's how long it's been.
I can't believe they made it 16. Let's see. Jesus, man. Basically everything in your army moves 16 inches as well.
I mean, I think that's the reason why this list is quite nice, is because if I was playing against Space Marines or something, you would just target out whatever they have. It's got either long range or quick, and then just kind of pick them apart for the rest of the game. That's going to be a lot harder with only 5 turns, though.
Yeah, Town's gonna suck with that. They're an army that wins on the 4, 5, 6. It's pretty brutal.
You don't do too bad on the later turns.
So I'm playing Tyranids and I'm going up against Eldar.
Luckily, this Wave Serpent is perfect range without any problem. These guys are characters, aren't they? The Neurofrogs. That's really annoying. Because they really shut down my psychos like quite brutally.
Yeah, but I mean you can cast all your spells out of 18, so
Yeah.
yeah. 18 is only
This
like-
is true. This is true.
Yeah, I'm playing Tyranids. As I said, I'm more of a Tau player. I've only played like 6 or 7 games with the Tyranids, so I'm not really veteran pro amazing at them.
So.
But hopefully it'll go okay. Hopefully it will go okay.
Poor Tyranids over here.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna wrap the ever crap out of them as soon as they get out.
They Overwatch on 5, which is the only thing that makes them anywhere near quite good.
Not really. Well, I have a Hive Guard who is Strength 8, but they can shoot twice, obviously. But yeah, I mean, this is just a general list, like a general list I'd bring against to a tournament or something. So it's not really anything.
It's like nowhere. It doesn't matter what I do with these guys. Like I was thinking like moving the squad on the left, but just to get around and shoot him. But it doesn't matter. These guys move 16 and 16. Yeah. Anyway, it'd be horrible to have put these guys all the way here and then not done anything with them.
Yeah, exactly. Need a hold there.
Yes, that'd be brilliant. Thank you.
Do I prefer Fancy or 40k? 40k for sure. The game's just way better than... Oh, well, I personally, I prefer the lore and stuff of 40k over Fancy, and obviously Fancy's dead now as well. It's Age of Sigmar. And I haven't really looked into Age of Sigmar much at all, so... It's gonna hurt though, so he can double move.
Worst case, if they don't make the charge, I can hold the objective 5.
Yeah, sure. Annoyingly as well, it's not actually it's too tempting to bonus in this one, but you don't want to leave a character all the way back here. That's a problem.
It doesn't bother me too much, but what you only bonus if you're on free objective. Free objective.
Free objectives of characters. Yeah.
It's insane. Like, do you know, like in 9th edition as well, you're not going to do that with Eldar, like ever, because you haven't got enough shielding.
Yeah. But yeah, so many. There's like what, 25 different objective secondaries to score now. So.
Yeah, it does seem a bit overwhelming.
Yeah. There's also like a bunch of secondaries you just never take. So. Yeah. I'm more into 40k than
We'll
Fantasy.
see how it plays out, I guess. So this way serpent's fine. Spinning.
So basically the game plan is try not to lose all my valuable stuff turn 1, because he obviously went first. I would have loved to have gone first. It would have been insanely good, but, you know, because he just has so many vehicles, which he wouldn't have been able to hide all of them, so I would have definitely been able to kill
What does that overrun thing that you have do?
So if I kill something in combat and I am not within 3 inches of anyone to consolidate into, I can then move as if it's a movement phase. So I can just advance anywhere.
But then you couldn't get into combat.
Well, I could get into combat, but I wouldn't be able to fight it.
Only if you've declared it, correct?
Well, no, I can still get into combat if I spend 3 CP to fight again.
Yeah, quite a lot of CP.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, against you, you're all fly, so I wouldn't bother. But that's how you wrap something. Like you charge something, you kill it, you overrun, and then you fight again. So then you get to pile in, and then you can trap it. But then you can't fight it because you didn't declare it, so you don't kill anything.
Yep.
Which universe? What do you mean by fancy? So as in like, you know, like Total War Warhammer, basically. I mean, the Eldar have loads of stuff. Like the Shining Spears are brutal. A lot of these Wave Serpents have some pretty deadly guns as well. So yeah, it's gonna be up to me to kind of get in his face, clear out as much as I can, and kind of go from there. I think I think as long as I don't lose, like if I lose like 1 extra crit turn 1, it is what it is. If I lose all these white gene stealers, that's pretty brutal. Like I'm almost happy if he goes after these Neuroanthropes because they have a free up invulnerable save. So That's kind of like, yeah, killing Neurothroat, but you know, I'm fine with that. I just need to make sure my punchback is deadly enough. I need to take the board as well. Like, I need to hold more. Which I think I can, right? Because there's 5 objectives. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here, and then there's 2 in these smaller buildings as well. The exocrines can't shoot out line of sight, so you'll be fine.
Well, it's more if they start moving. I guess he won't be able to move around that.
Yeah, I play Tau. Tau's my normal faction I play, but I'm playing Tyranids because I can on tabletop, so why not, you know? Why not play Tyranids and learn something a bit different? So I'm pretty interested to see where his other unit of Shining Spears go. That's going to be pretty important.
Let me just check. Everything should be 16. You'd think after playing this faction for
so them, I think they all have the data cards on them.
Yeah, 18, 18, 18, 18. Doom 24.
Oh, spells, yeah. So basically I need to kill
if I can get into range to doom something, it pretty much means I can also be in range to be denied. Do any of your exocrines have a 5-up?
This one over here does.
That one. Okay, cool.
Like if I lose an exocrine, you know, it's fine. I think I'm probably going to because he's gonna put everything he has in them. But then it leaves him pretty vulnerable to other stuff. So, like my Gene Stealers can move across the map pretty easily. My Hormagons can push up and push a screen. Yeah, so the Gene Stealers by the Swarm Lord can move 40-ish. I'm in charge. I'm basically, on my turn, I'm going to look to just try and take these 3 objectives bonus and just get some map pressure on him. I can move the exocrines as well, it's not the end of the world if I do. So, I also have a stratagem, which is basically what you spell like special command points on, and it basically gives you a bonus.
They can move 40 and then charge.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, brutal. Oh, 38, I think. Something along those lines. So, my main goal is I want to try and kill these bikes. If I can kill these bikes, I'll be very happy. Because then it basically means he has like no screens left whatsoever. Alright, no problem, Thomas. See you later, dude. I appreciate you stopping by. And we obviously have pretty decent range shooting. Like I'm obviously very mobile, and I just need a bonus hold more, and hopefully kill more. That's what we need. That's what we desperately need.
Good. What the hell am I going to do with this other Scottish Shining Spears?
I'm also hoping as well he shoots a lot of his indirect at my Hive Guard. They're relatively tanky, so they're not really great in this type of game. Okay, I'm hoping he shoots at the exocrines. The exocrines and the Hive Guard are my scariest things, so, but they're pretty scary. Me from charging them. There's no way I will be able to hit them. I'm pretty good at Warhammer Universe because you feel more history books than actual history. Yeah, it's crazy. I love the lore in 40k. It's so crazy cool. Like, I think this is a game as well of trading for sure. Like, it's what does he give up for what, you know? what does he decide to commit? Like, is he going to throw this unit of Shining Spears away to kill an Exocrine? Is that worth it? I mean, maybe.
Okay, and that's going to be my my movement.
Cool.
Psychic. Yeah. If I move myself into range of any of your anti-psych, no.
No, you're miles away.
Yeah. I will. Let's go with Fortune onto the Shining Spears. Yeah, Fortune to the Shining Spears. Just normal dice. God, I hate that one. I am going to spend CP for Seer Council, so everything in that blob there has +1 on Psychic.
Cool.
So I'm going to cast Fortune onto the Shining Spears. It goes off.
So that's the Feel No Pain?
That's the Feel No Pain, yeah. Going to cast the
So we're now doing onto the magic phase of the game. So he's done his movement now. Now he does his psychic, his magic, which gives bonuses to certain stuff. So he's just giving this guy an extra saving roll right here. So these guys now have.
Here's my thinking.
5-up roll.
I should get the spell off, but if I don't, I lose the game. So it's that kind of like, is there a point in proving an invulnerable save? No, I'm not going to. My Warlord with Jinx is going to cast his +2 Psychic onto the Warlock. So that goes off on a 6. Goes off. So this Warlock with double move is running with +3 on his casts. Executioner can't be used, Doom can't be used because I'm way out of range. Even if I was trying, it wouldn't be close. I might regret that. I'm going to put Guide onto the Shining Spears. So that goes off on a 6. Goes off.
That allows reroll hits.
Reroll all hits.
Cool.
In both shooting and combat phase. Mm-hmm. And the one you've all been waiting for.
Snake Eyes twice. Yeah, I can't wait.
So this usually goes off on a 7, but take away 3 from that, so it goes off on a 5.
Yeah.
Goes off.
So that spell basically allows him to move a unit again, as if it's a movement phase, which is really important. Because it basically allows him to move another 14 inches, means he can shoot what he wants to, he can basically do what he wants. Yeah, if I measured correctly, you should be able to fit all your, like, this should be enough to, the idea was to, you can charge through here, but you wouldn't be able to fit your models on top of it to get in.
How so, sorry?
Well, you wouldn't be able to, like, you move 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be able to fit your base.
Oh,
base
right, yeah.
That's why I kind of measured out.
Yeah, understood.
So you could obviously sit here and then charge through, but yes, an extra movement. I'm fine with that, I think.
Not actually sure where I want to put them. My thinking, in my head, this is what I'm thinking, and this is what I looked at, is just like, sit them out here and blast that with the artillery. And then after that, just put all the smaller shots into the Gene Stealers, and anything that's left, just charge it in combat.
Yeah, for sure.
The reason why I wanted to go there, and maybe in the future when I'm bringing things like this, just always remember that I'm looking for that objective, because it gives me a +1 on all my attacks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with using, hopefully not all of this, but some of it.
I'm thinking what happens
you have to kill him, right, to get through. And then I'm going to obviously pick these away last, so on your charge, you can't fit your base anywhere here, but you can't fight any of this. Like, and you've got dudes up here who are on bottom floor, so this entire floor is covered, so I'm going to take this line. But I think you have enough firepower to do it. It's just
Yeah.
if you do roll poorly, you're going to end up fighting some Hormigons.
Yeah, I mean the other opportunity obviously is to go here. I don't know if I'd get the ball in though.
Disconnected.
Oh,
Playing Tabletop Simulator.
I'm still here. I think.
I'll just join off you then, I guess, if you're still in the game. Oh yeah, my Steam just went down.
It just kicked me as well.
Ah, okay. I'm using
So
Tabletop
I failed the sidekick.
Just rehost the game. Luckily, Tabletop Simulator saves everything, so you just jump back in.
I ended up playing Mountain Blade until like 3 in the morning last night.
We just did multiplayer.
Yep, I love multiplayer.
And hopefully we'll have custom servers and stuff up soon.
Played Captain's mode. Running around just punching people. What I do if I'm like the last guy left or something, I just go up to them and just throw all my weapons down and just start punching them.
I think Steam signed you out. It signed me out.
Yes, it has.
Cool.
Steam sales just overwhelmed it. Right, I'm up. Ooh, new Satan. Shard of the Void Dragon. That's going to make a lot of people very angry.
So I'm fine with this. He's basically throwing away.
It's slowly loading.
He's
Seems to be
basically
having some
sorry, we just
issues.
disconnected there. He's basically throwing away this unit,
You from another impact?
hoping that he can do enough damage with it, which I think I'm fine with, because I can, I think, hit back harder. And as he starts to lose his bikes, he basically stops himself.
Oh no! Oh no! It's a Primaris Tech Marine.
I don't know why you're surprised.
Because if it's anything like the one for the Iron Hands, they're going to end up with like +1 to hit, like flat free updates on their stuff. Oh, it's going to be nightmare.
Yeah. I mean, the game is about vehicles and monsters now, so of course we're gonna get all the best stuff.
You're literally playing a faction, it's like loads of monsters. Not much firepower though. Alright, I go on my double move.
Decisions, eh?
Yeah, it's just like, I could be in a really great position to like knock out one of your casters as well. But I kind of think it makes sense to just try and focus out this this big blob. How many wait servants am I hitting them with? Quite a few. Yeah, I'm pretty. You see, there's loads of the ways to play Eldar. You can just like keep something in there half the whole time, just keep them busy, which is kind of tempting. I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna do what Hannibal would do.
Do you want to draw like it first? So we're gonna be here.
One inch out, obviously.
Obviously. So it's just doing its double move now. Where's the game and what did I miss? So we're playing Tabletop Simulator, basically just a simulator that allows us to play Warhammer 40k. Why did you retract your message, Pavel?
mate, before it got started, I had to do some housework, and I just blitzed through everything like immediately. I've never washed dishes so quick in my life. I put Rage Against the Machine on, you know, because they're a great band, talking about bulls and stuff like that, you know. That's psychic. I haven't got any psychic remaining, so shooting phase.
So these guys don't have the invulnerable; they just have the Feel No Pain.
No, they have an invulnerable.
But the +1 to the invulnerable.
X Arch is a free up.
Yeah, but you didn't cast the protect. You didn't cast protect on them.
So what that means. So the Shining Spears are. I'll just go for it. Just.
No, you don't need to. I was just asking if they had protect on them.
They got protect, so they have a 5-up Feel No Pain. They have a squad wide 4-up invulnerable.
Yeah, but the X Arch is a free up.
Based off if get shot. The X Arch is a free up. Yeah. But that's only against ranged weapons.
Oh, okay.
So remember that. Like, it's not shooting. Yeah, 100%. And I think a lot of people forget that, and they just blanket think Shining Spears are running around with storm shields. And they really are. So usually they're fire and forget. They're like a heat-seeking missile. Fire them out and then they die.
They're basically like Gene Stealers. Not that much.
Yes, so. Alright. So
let's see how much damage I take.
I will go with the Shining Spears first, I guess. I will go with their heavy lance shots into the yeah, their lance shots will go into the exocrine, and then their shrunken catapults will go into the Gene Sealers. So I'll go with lances first. Do you want me to do it on your side? I like your dice more than mine.
So it's gonna hurt, but not really much we can do about it. Not getting
Why
time.
don't we copy and paste your dice for some reason?
I'm pretty sure I promoted you. Oh, there you go. Should be able to do it now. Yeah, not going first is going to be painful, but always going to take the damage.
You know what? I'm such a purist for white dice, because when I played as a kid, they were the only ones you had. And then I came back to the hobby, and everyone had these like horrific faction dice. Not calling anyone out.
I don't have faction dice. I just have yellow dice.
Horrible. Alright, I'll go with the X Arch first, firing into the exocrine. Just one shot. Hits on freeze. Strength 8. So wounding on 4s. Goes in. Minus 4 AP.
Straight through.
I believe it's a flat 3 damage. It might be 2 actually. No, it's flat 2.
Cool.
Yep.
Yo, G, how's it going, man?
Not bad. Right, the rest of them, they are not strength 8, so they're not going to do it as well. Hitting on freeze. Roll the fails. Wow. Winning on 5. 3 go in. They are minus 4.
Go straight through.
2 damage apiece.
6 damage. Down to 4.
Shining Spears, when they hit, are brutal. They're Primaris killers, effectively.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Do they explode?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Into the Shining Spears then. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now he's going to be attacking his Gene Stealers with these guys. Attacking my Gene Stealers with his.
6 shots into the Gene Stealers. Hitting on freeze. And we roll all fails. That's brutal. Strength 4, so wounding on 4s.
5 up in bomb. So you kill 10.
bad.
They explode. Yeah, these things do. Well, they don't explode. They go
Okay.
like, they like
Now
flap
out the
around.
way. I'm gonna go with the Way Serpent on the top of the building. He's gonna shoot the Exocrine as well.
Nice.
So he'll have 2 shots. Does he have 2 shots? That's a great question. I've never used the missile launcher. Heavy 2.
So we can definitely hold more. That's good. It's just we're gonna be down a Gene Stealer squad, and we're gonna be down an Exocrine. Hopefully not
Heavy
Neuro
2.
Probe as well.
Hitting on freeze, reroll. I get a free reroll if I want to use it. Didn't need to. Wounding on 4s. Get a free reroll. 1 goes in. Minus 2 AP.
5 up. No, damage.
Goes in. D6. Oh, 1 damage.
CP.
I'm gonna CP reroll it, yeah. First CP of the... Oh, second actually.
Yeah, it could be reloaded, yeah.
Right, let's reroll this. How many wounds has he got left? 4. Wow. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't know why I even thought it would be anything other than that.
Down to 3.
Alright, cool. The second Way Serpent is going to do the same thing, shoot the same target. Hitting on freeze. Reroll one of the misses. Wow.
Let me just do this quickly so it like resets the dice, because I don't know, your luck there was pretty bad. That was like 4 ones in a row.
Yeah, well, the dice say that there's nothing. They're not the. Do you remember once when we were rolling
The D3, yeah. I was like, oh my god, there's so many 1s and 2s.
What is happening?
The scary thing is as well that these guys do a lot of damage as well when they get into melee as well. So I think I'm going to lose quite a bit.
Kind of need to get through it.
Yeah. I mean, I think you kill most of the stuff in melee anyway, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But you won't be able to fight really unless you clear this. So I guess.
Yeah, I think that's kind of my thinking. Yeah, I'll take another shot with the other Way Serpent.
Last Wave Serpent.
Oh, wounding on 4s. Reroll the fail. Goes in, minus 2 AP.
5 up.
Oh, how many damage? 4.
Does it explode?
Whew, okay. 1 out of the way. But it took all of my Way Serpents to finish it off. That's embarrassing from the Eldar there.
Maybe I should just put all my genes.
I think if I make that charge, I'll be able to finish off those Gene Stealers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think I've got plenty of room there. I don't think I've got to worry about them. Do you agree with my assessment?
Yeah, I think you easily kill these guys in combat.
And I can get in there, that's not going to be an issue. And obviously we've got fighting ranks deep as well. Yeah, okay. Whoa!
That was not just for example, though. How many? 8.
Broke the game! Broke the game!
Yeah, well, I think that Hornicon is very fun. I think you easily get it.
Yeah. Trying to get rid of it.
Do I ever given you another Shining Sphere or take one out? How many did you have? 8 in total. Yeah, you could.
9. There should be 9 altogether.
1, 2, 3. So you need one more. Oh, just delete another one.
Jesus! Oh, there's one on top of one, that's why.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, 9. I don't know where he was.
Don't think it matters, I think.
Yeah. So it actually annoys me that you can't have squads of 10.
Yeah.
But just for the OCD nature of like thinking about it, you know. Okay, so Way Serpents, Night Spinners, sorry. Can you tell me a bit about the Hive Guard? What's save normally?
4 up? Let me have a look.
Toughness 5.
So 4 up save, 3 wounds apiece, toughness 5.
What are they going to be able to shoot at next turn? If they stay there, but you can move and fire them without any penalty, can't you?
I don't have the spell on it, but I can for 1 CP just get the spell.
And then they can fire twice?
Yeah.
Wow. The Night Spinner in the corner, he's going to take a shot at the Hive Guard. So, how many shots is he going to get?
1. Not bad.
They are going to be so good in the new edition.
Yeah, for sure.
Hitting on 4s. Reroll fail. Nope. Strength 7.
So 4 freeze.
All go in. No AP.
Don't get cover, right?
Nope. So
4
just,
ups. Cool. Damage.
they're 2 damage apiece.
So you kill 1 and you put 1 on the ground.
Yeah, once again, that flat 2 damage makes them just super useful. The Night Spinner in the middle will take a shot at him. See how many shots he gets. Literally the same as last time.
Perfectly balanced.
Kind of creepy. Hitting on freeze. Reroll the 1s. The rerolls are not working well today. Winning on freeze. Reroll the 1. All of those, no AP.
Cool. Kill another. Put another wound.
Yeah, and the final one will take a shot at them as well. So how many shots? Bad. Hitting on 4s. Oh! Yes, I got that.
I feel a little bit happier now though, because you roll above average every single time, and this is just where it averaged out right there. I'll take it.
Wounding on freeze. Reroll the 1. 2 go in.
Cool. Kill another. Only 2.
That's really fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, I think we said this is probably how this game's gonna go. Like, you're just gonna shoot me off the table before turn 3.
Potentially. Shining Spears, that's my shooting. I've got nothing I can shoot else. No, I can't. So yeah, charge. I'm gonna declare into everything. So it's got a shooty ability. You know what? I guess there's an entire phase for it. So, do you know how they come around? By the way, the neurophobes.
This is Eldar DNA, right?
Yeah. Stop eating our guys.
Space Force do it. Why can't I?
There's a Craftwell story, like Eldar Tyranid story about a Craftwell that's worshipping Gene Sealer cult, and they've like somehow corrupted the avatar. Which is like amazing. Also really annoying. See, Avatar just uses a punching bag in everything. Okay, let's go for the charge. So into the Zonophobe, Ormagorns, Termagants. Oh, they're both Termagants. And the Gene Sealers.
Cool.
So I got +1 on the charge.
6 inches. Well, I don't know if you're gonna be able to get them all in. Oh yeah, easy. Oh, maybe not with bat guys, though. Bat guys, I don't think you're gonna get in.
But the way it work, my understanding. I'm sitting there with the idea of re-rolling that one, to be honest.
I probably
don't think I need to.
Because your base won't be able to fit in here between these guys, so it'll have to be here. Or it'll have to be like here, and he won't be within an inch of an inch, so... You're not
I'm gonna re-roll it.
Yeah, I think it's good. That's what I would do.
Mainly... Wait, it keeps happening. Yay! So that's a 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 inches. Can this guys? Yeah, I think he'd be.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I declared charge into all those guys anyway.
You don't want to put attacks into them. Yeah, he should be good.
7. Yeah, unfortunately I can't get into the Xenophobe, which is kind of what I was hoping.
Because you have to pile into the closest enemy, so...
He's got a fly keyword anyway, so he will just like fly away no matter what I do to him.
And smite you.
If he goes there...
He won't be able to fit, because these guys are bottom floor.
Oh, they bottom floor?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to put them down there just to make this easier? Or do you want to just leave them up there?
It's like quite hard to... They keep on snapping.
Yeah, I know. I hate that fucking thing.
Oh, I picked up.
Whoa, that's a horrific... That's a horrible hybrid.
So this is not the only problem with Tabletop Simulator.
So what did I roll? 4, 5, 6.
7.
I've got 7 altogether, yeah.
Just know basically that's all covered. Because I cannot get for life of me. Sort this now.
Yeah, it's just that whole thing, as long as you're in one of something else, then...
Yeah, so he's back free. Probably won't be able to. They'll be able to get him, but I don't know if that... I mean, I don't think you'll need the attacks. Yeah, because you'll be way out. So, I mean, still, these guys are probably pretty good at killing Hormigons anyway, so...
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to sit outside, but it will just punch them anyway.
So it's going to be painful, for sure.
I think mainly at this point, it's just like try and stay near the objective, if anything. Okay, let's go combat. So, you know, I don't think I need anything fancy on this at all. I don't need to spend any more CP. I've spent way more than I goddamn should have for what I was doing.
How many do we have? 4 attacks each?
They're not completely Space Marine. They will, on the charge, they have 2 attacks normally, so they have 3 attacks because of the being close to the relic. Sorry, the objective, and then the X-Arch has 4 attacks in total.
Oh, I mean, 5 up in them. You've only got 6 guys who can attack into them, right? So... Yeah, because these guys fall out, so you wouldn't be able to get these guys in.
So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. I mean, there's only 10 of them left, right? So you'll be fine, I'm sure.
And again, if I... Get your thing out of the way. Yeah, he's out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, 6. And the other 3 will have to go.
Yeah, he's just about in range. Only just, otherwise they all get their attacks in. Alright, I'll go with the X-Arch first. So, 4 attacks. Hits on freeze. Reroll the fails. 2 go in. Strength 8, so wounding on 2s. Yep. 1 goes in.
5 up.
Don't they ever feel no pain? Oh no.
No. It doesn't really
So the rest now will be. Get rid of that one. So 15 attacks, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 5 left. 5 guys left to attack. From that, then you got 3 into the gaunts.
Hitting on freeze. Reroll the fails. They are hitting on the charge. I believe it's strength 6. Yeah, strength 6. So wounding on freeze. Oof.
5 ups.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Even if they feel no pain, they do 2 damage apiece as well. They're brutal. And then the 3 guys that are remaining. I'll hit into the black ones.
Cool. He's gonna try and wrap me, but I'm fine with him doing it because I'm just gonna countercharge him and just fight him.
So it's 3 of them remaining, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Hitting on freeze, reroll fails. Wounding on 2s.
8 dead gods.
Yeah, minus 4 AP.
I mean, you're gonna wrap me anyway, right? So.
No, not going to.
Why not?
Because I should. I don't know. I'm still. I'm feeling bad about that game.
No, I mean it's completely. It's literally what you have to do. Like, why would you not? I think it's completely fine. So I just want more guys on the objective than you. So I take it. So I just keep all of them. I'm gonna get more attacks back, so just take some of these guys.
Yeah, I mean that was another part of me as well. I'm just like, do I actually just leave them out in combat?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you do. It's alive.
Letting you shoot them instead is probably better.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool.
That's brutal. I've been upset with them in the past when I've been charging against your battlesuits because they're usually slamming into a 4-up invulnerable and then a 5-up feel no pain.
5 up invulnerable.
5-up.
Oh,
yeah, but if I'm hitting drones or something, you know, it's just like that's.
Alright, cool. Consolidate.
Yeah. Got nowhere else to go really. Can't get that objective off you, unfortunately.
Alright, cool. I will. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I had such a good stratagem, which is whenever I. No, I shouldn't be that good here. There's a cool stratagem, which is like corrosive blood or something. It's basically whenever I take whenever a mob dies, you take a mortal wound on a 6-up. So whenever you're killing like a 20 squad of Hormagaunts in Noe, you know, it does some serious damage.
Yeah. So it's basically for it's what's it called from it's the proper alien from Aliens.
Yeah, basically. Cool.
Which is obviously what you're meant to be, so you know.
Just gonna do my pile then for my attack mix. This is 8.
Marvel have got the rights for Alien vs Predator. Or Alien and Predator. Damn. You know what? I am firm belief that both of those franchises should be kept away from each other.
Yeah.
I love them so much, but I don't think they work well together. Because they're 2 different things, completely. One's space horror, and one's space, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Alright, cool. Attack backs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe? No,
Quite a lot.
7 from the Reds. They're utter trash, don't worry.
What's their strength? 3.
Yeah.
Toughness 4.
Cool. So. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, toughness 4.
6, 7. So 14 attacks hitting you on 4s, rerolling 1s to both wound and hit.
That's not bad.
So 1s because they are more than 20, and so the blacks won't, but these guys will, and then 1s just because of their weapons to hit.
Okay.
And then wounding you on 5s.
And the 6s, like,
Nothing.
impactful at all?
No, so just 0 AD.
Okay. Saving on 3s. 1 goes in. 5 up, feel no pain. Saved.
And then the other guys.
After this turn, I'm gonna quickly run to the toilet.
Okay. 4s.
Oof.
And then 5s.
Where's the reroll come from? Is it just
these
denied?
guys don't get the 1s to wound, but it didn't happen. So 1s to wound is if there's more than 20 of them. So the Reds have it, but the Blacks don't. And the hit is just their weapon.
But they're strength 3 on there, so it's...
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, it's pretty...
They're awful.
Saving on 3s. And then 5 up. Nope, 1 takes a wound. God damn it, Shining Spears.
Alright, cool. Oh my god.
I'm gonna quickly pop a toilet. If you could score me any points, that'd be great. 2 minutes.
Yeah, cool. So kill hold, Reaper, probably double Reaper? Yeah, definitely double Reaper. Score behind enemy lines on the first go. Starts in turn 2, and mark to difficult. Yeah. Cool. Just wait for him to back, and then I can do my go. Game's looking pretty messed up though already, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. Like Eldar just have so much firepower, and if it went first, I think it would have been fine. But I think going second is just insane. Nothing I can really do, I don't think. And yeah, next time I'm just gonna have these guys doing exactly the same thing. So it is going to be brutal. Get 2 Hive Guard shots into this Might Spinner, I guess, is good. Still a nice bit of Scream. We're going to hold this. We have way more in here. Move this guy back 18. We'll smite him with both our Neurophobes and our Psychic Scream into them. I might keep everything else back. Move this guy up a bit so we can shoot into a Wave Serpent. Even though it's not going to do much, but I think it's good to shoot him. Yeah, I mean, the brutal thing is now it's going to be very hard for me to score more objectives, honestly. Unless I want to throw the Gene Stealers in. Because he's on 2, I could definitely hold more, but having both my Gaunts in combat is pretty brutal. So maybe I should have pulled the Blacks out of being wrapped and just let him wrap. Yeah, that was probably a big mistake by me. If I would have taken the casualties on these Gaunts instead of these ones, I could have then taken more map pressure, and I think that's what I should have done. Yeah, it was a big mistake. Because now I'm just going to not hold more, which I think is going to cost me the game. Oh, we have a Ripper Swarms, I guess we just throw up at the end of my movements phase. So I could even hold the same or hold more and just sacrifice these Ripper Swarms. Could also get recon with them as well. Yeah, I'll get recon. I guess I'll sacrifice these River Swarms as well. That's actually not a bad idea. It has to be 9 away. Yeah, so I can get like here. Oh yeah, I'll put River Swarms here as well. Screen a little bit as well. So yeah, I guess definitely lost a lot. I need to kill 2 to kill more, which I just don't think is going to happen. Move him so I can shoot a Wave Serpent, I guess. Pretty depressing, but... guess I'll leave. I guess I'll move 5 up to be able to shoot the Wave Serpent. Oh, these guys would have moved out as well. Put 3 inches when I piled in to move them. Yeah, I guess we'll move this Exocrine into here, move this Neurothrope up. Exocrine will pay us CP to let him shoot again. Try and plink off a bunch of wounds from his Wave Serpent, even though it's a Wave Serpent. Game's looking pretty grim already, turn 1. Yeah, not going first was huge. If I went first, I think I could have done a lot. Because my Gene Stealers just deploy on the line, like here and here. And I can basically charge anything at the start of the game. And now it's so different. Like, he'd have built a tank with his Wave Serpents and stuff, but I think that's fine. Just throw them in. Force him to deal with it, whilst then my Gaunts take the objectives. Yeah, I think if we would have went first, this game would have been a lot easier. Because then I basically just throw stuff at him to hold more constantly, and I could probably bonus pretty easily as well, like Broodlord here. So yeah, I could easily have bonused at least the first 2 turns. I think I could have bonused and held more, which I think wins me the game, maybe. Definitely would be very good. So is anyone in chat does not have a clue what's going on right now? Out of interest. People in chat kind of understand what's going on. You know, people clueless about what's going on. Or are you guys just here for a ride? Question is, I guess we don't move out again though, but I think if we don't move out, we're just gonna end up dying, really. Well, actually what we can do is we can overrun here. If we kill these guys in combat, which I think I have to with the Gene Stealers. You have no idea. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I think if we kill these guys with the Gene Stealers, so we'd have to like, yeah, we'd have to like move here and here. I can't trap myself, right? Get them out. Yeah, maybe I'll have to move this one then, so they can get out. Yeah, I kill these with the Gene Stealers. I then overrun my Gaunt so they can move as if it's a moving phase, and they can probably get within 3 of all these objectives. Right, so they move 8. They can advance as well, and they move 3d6, so a 4 would get me to like here, yeah. Probably wouldn't be able to get on this one, I don't think. I would with a nice advance roll. 14, that's my max advance. So no, I think I have to Ripper Swarm in the center, but here I think I'm fine. So that at least gives me hold more. Do I have any reserves? No. I mean, it was always going to be a brutal first turn. Playing Eldar Firepower list of Shining Spears. I definitely messed up here.
I think I lost like 4 pounds.
My God. So that Coke. Alright, cool. So I go.
Yeah, mate.
Cool.
Hurt me.
South, I don't think I will be able to. I've got a plan. So my plan is to hit your Shining Spears with Gene Stealers. Kill this, then overrun my red Gaunts and get on this objective. Put Ripper Swarms on this objective. So then I'm holding more. and then I guess I lose turn 2 instead of turn 3. Because I can't move. I should have just pulled the blacks, I think, out of combat, so they're not wrapped. So then I can at least move down onto these objectives, but
Is that changing in the edition? Oh, you've got ways to blow them up, haven't you?
yeah.
Oh no, Death Guard can blow theirs up if they're Poxwalkers, but you as a desperate state.
Yeah.
That's different. Yeah, and you take more wounds.
No, if anything's not within, if anything is still within an inch, it just dies.
Okay.
So it's a guaranteed escape, basically.
All right, cool.
Move this bad boy. So it's 1.5 left to move. We're gonna please see that close up. Yep. Not that it's gonna fucking do shit all the way to that, but do our best. Cool. Gene Stealers are just going to advance. To the moon and back. Again, because of the Swarm Lord. Yep, the Swarm Lord's just gonna move back. Yeah, these guys can go this way, actually.
Did I tell you I used to play Tyranids?
I believe so.
Yeah, I used to play them. Do you know what my army was?
What?
It was all Gene Sealers with one Hive Tyrant.
Cool, going to advance the Google. You can come out, so you go like here, and then like here.
This Hive God took a goddamn pounding.
Yeah, if I was saying to chat, I think if I went first, I'd be in a good position, but going second, I think I just, like, 80% of the time lose the game. Because you have so much indirect, you have such fast-moving stuff. I think it's basically GG, whereas if I go first, I can basically hold and hold more and probably bonus for like 2 turns until you can shoot me off of it.
Yep.
And then I think I have a much better chance. Cool. So I think that's going to be the end of my movement. I expect the CP to make it so that Exocrine has not moved, and these River Swarms are going to come up over here.
Do they count as one unit?
Yeah.
How many wounds do they have? No save.
Oh, you have that CP thing, don't you? Yeah.
I do. I'm not sure if I'd want to use it though. It's like it's for war.
Because you have to do it as soon as the unit deep strikes, right?
As soon as the unit's deployed, yeah.
Yeah. So
it's not worth
if you do it, I'm just going to put this one here because that unit deploys first, right? Then you have to do the stratagem, and then I just put another one there into place.
Yep.
So it's fine. Cool.
Yeah, I put 2 CP. It's too much.
Yeah. Cool. So on to Psychic. We'll start off with my Warlord, Venora. He's going to Psychic Scream, which is just a smite into your Shining Spears. Goes off. D3. Just one.
One more wound.
So yeah, multiple wound, but you have your 5 up.
Saved.
Cool. Then I'll smite. Reroll ones.
Reroll the one.
Goes off.
Goes up. One dead.
Cool. Next, that's him. We'll do the other Neurothrope, so he's going to cast Symbiosis on the Exocrine next to him.
Cool.
Shots a 6. Goes off. So he now gets exploding 5s and 6s, and then he's going to also smite into the same. Goes off. 3. So 3 mortal wounds on the Tyranids goes from the smite.
Oh, another one dead.
Next I will cast, let me see what the range is on this as well. So it's both them. So we're doing the magic phase now. So I've got the horror and I've got symbiotic lure on my Swarm Lord.
I'm not looking forward to a future where I have to paint my models again.
I'm just paying my friend to do it for me. It's really good. So, so we'll do rerolls onto. So reroll charges onto the Shining Spears. Goes off, and then am I within 24? Yeah, cool. We'll do the -1 leadership and -1 to hit on them as well. The horror goes off on a 6. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean that's everything I've got. Cool. Shooting. We'll shoot the Exocrine into your Wave Serpent.
Which one?
Boy, I'm only just in range of that one. So.
Can you run me through its strength and damage again?
Yeah, cool. So it's got exploding 5s and 6s. Hits on 4s but 3s because I've played distraction as if I haven't moved. It's just flat 2 damage, so for you it's 1. Like, they just get wrecked.
Yep. How many shots?
It'll be 12. I don't think you need to waste a CP for -1. Like, I'm not gonna kill it. I'd be very surprised if I killed it.
5 and 6s give you an extra hit, yeah?
Yeah, so your -1 would make it so that only 6 is due,
AP?
but -3, so it'd be on your inbon.
What invon?
Oh, do we not have it? I thought the Serpent Shield was an inbon.
No, it reduces damage.
Ah.
I'm gonna give it a -2 to hit.
Cool. Nice. So hitting you on 4s. 6s are exploding. And then 5s. I missed out.
So it's strength of the weapon.
7.
Okay, yeah. No, it's 4 then.
I thought you
So
said
3.
4.
No, toughness 7.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I mean, I
No,
told you.
played Burst Crawler! I wish! I wish I was running around toughness 8. Alright, cool.
Just go straight through, it's just 3 damage.
-3 AP, is it? So I've got a 3-up save normally.
Okay,
so
6s, yeah. There's no, you definitely did not need to put the...
but I'm not cover. So 6s. And then I roll again because I've got my spirits down. So on a 6, ignores the damage. Nope. So 3 damage.
Cool. Then I'll shoot these Hive Guard into your Night Spinner back there.
Yep. Can I put the wounds over on this side to make it easier? 10 out of 13.
So just 2 of them left now. So on 4s, you're on 1s.
Oh, God damn it! I thought I'd put them out of range.
Okay, it's not going to do anything. It's 1 wounding. Yeah, it's 1 wound.
1 wound.
-2.
-2. Rose cover. So saving on 5s. Saved.
Next, the Swarm Lord is going to double move the Gene Stealers. They're going to advance again.
Getting awfully close.
These guys have actually more on their movements, which can go around. So they move 7.5, they can move up to 12, so I'll take another 1.5 there. So that puts me up to 10, so another 2 inches here. Alright, cool. Nice. So that's that. No shooting left, I don't think. Cool. So now we now charges. We'll charge into your shining spears. A 8. Cool.
I think they're in.
Problem is I can't go through my own units. So.
But your rank fire and your units are quite small, so I think you'll be able to get the amount of attacks you need.
Yeah. So if it's like, if I've got like an extra 4 inches going over, I'm just going to say that they can just go around the main front ones. So like 5 here. Easy.
I've got this history memes on Instagram I follow. And this one, I have a friend who lives just out of Chernobyl, Ukraine. He watched a drama and said he could count 9 historical inaccuracies on one hand. Did you ever play Stalker?
No,
game?
I played the other one.
Metro. I tried to get Metro, but I found it. Not saying Stalker was any better because it really wasn't, but really chugged my PC.
Yeah, it was quite an intensive game.
For a game, it's all about being in a tunnel.
That many assets to
kill my PC. Yeah, I was a big fan of Stalker. It was the buggiest game I've ever played on release there, but I loved it.
So I have to go around here because I can't go through my own units.
And the story was really good. If you've ever seen the film Annihilation?
I don't think so.
Oh man, it's so good. If you get a chance to see it, watch it.
I'm not really a big film guy, to be honest.
Surprised.
I just hate all films. Like, they're just like, so films are just so like shit. Yeah, it's just like, this could be so much better, but it's just like not. So that just annoys me so much that I just don't bother.
Modern movies are not exactly like the modern blockbusters really bother me.
Alright, see you later, peasant. Oh, so how's it going, Tom? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
But there are some cracking movies as well.
Alright, cool. So I'm going to pile in, activate the Gene Stealers now. So just imagine that.
Yeah. How many points did I score in the last game? Last turn. No, not bad. We're going to be equal on hold.
At the moment, yeah. But I mean, the thing is, like, I think this game, unless you roll really badly, is probably over already. Like, I will obviously play it because why not? But the thing is, what's happening here is just going to happen to me again next turn. And you're going to kill another unit of Gene Stealers, and I haven't really done any shooting. So I think just going second with this army is really cool. We'll see.
36 range on artillery is.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I don't like the exocrines with only 36 range. I think it's fine. It's just
It'll be much better.
I need to go first. I think, but I think that's just how this army plays against Eldar. Like against anyone else, you can't move that fast. I think it's fine. But
Mate, Space Marine and their new bikes. They move quick.
it's very Discord. What for, Alex? Stalker had a great game, but which Stalker are we talking about? Someone in chat asked, what Stalker are you talking about? What one? There's like 4 of them.
Oh, the game. So there's Stalker's like loads of different things. So
Yeah, but his question is what one?
the game, Charlotte of Chernobyl, like I love it.
Mhm.
But because of that, I got into I watched then the movie, which is just called Stalker, which is set. It's kind of loosely based off a book called Roadside Picnic, which is the idea that aliens turned up, they messed around a bit, and then they left, and then basically weird things happen in the zone, basically. Because the idea is if you went for a picnic and you just left loads of like a barbecue, wrapping, like all this crap, and just drove away, for the animals that come along to it, they don't know what's harmful, they don't know what's good, they don't know what it'll do to them, and that's kind of like the idea, and that's where the game comes from.
Yeah.
It's basically Roadside Picnic has like a big influence on science fiction and video games, and if you watch the film, like basically any film or whatever, where there's an exclusion zone and bad thing happens inside of it, that is Stalker.
Yeah.
And that was written about 20 years before Chernobyl happened.
Oh, also, I remember I have seen Annihilation and I fucking hated it.
Really?
The acting, like the story was like, I'm 2 days from retirement and I've got cancer and I'm doing this and I just like, I just hated like some of the characters in it. Like I just thought it was awful. Like the story cool, the acting and the script I thought was appalling. In my opinion.
That's Alex Gardner, who's the guy behind like Sunshine and 28 Days Later.
Yeah. I just thought the script just pissed me off so early. Like people were just like, there was just no like character building at all. And I guess in a film like that, I guess it's not that important to character build, but at least try.
It helps. It's a film based more off the scary visuals and the feelings than it is about a character thing, which is weird because Stalker, the film, is a character study set in a very bizarre area, but it's all about the characters. It's not really about the environment. Anyway,
I
that's
think as well that like I can't remember what I was going to say then, but it was going to be valid and it was going to back up.
I'm so angry.
Cool. Anyway, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14?
If they don't die, they'll run.
14.
It's a -2 leadership, correct?
-1.
-1. Okay, that's the end of the world.
But I need them to die now because I need to then overrun my Hormagons so then I can move them.
Yeah.
Objective and bonus. No, bonus. Hold more. Or maybe I just overrun them and hide my Doomstealers back, but I think they just die to indirect anyway. Cool, so 14. So 1, 2.
Oh, can I get on objective 4?
5, 6,
okay.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That's not enough attacks, mate.
It's still 6 of them missing.
I know.
Cool. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of their weapon.
Get back on your Space Hulk.
Toughness 4?
4.
So on 4s.
And the 6 is...
-4, but you have an inbound, so that'll be on your inbound.
No, don't have an inbound. Don't have an inbound.
So these will just go straight through, I guess. And these are -1.
So they have a 3-up save normally.
Yes.
And this is -4?
-4, yeah, so that goes straight for -4.
They're -4, okay. So I'll go on the Feel No Pain. So 2 dead. And then the rest of them are with no AP, correct?
-1.
-1. Okay, so 4 ups. I got at one point realised what the X-Arch is running around with. I don't think he's any different. I think it's just the Invon save on the shooting. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll do them one at a time just because they feel no pain. So 2.
Oh yeah. No, it's only 1 damage, right? So it shouldn't matter.
Okay. Yep. Good point. Well, those 2 are saved. Oh, awful. All right. Now feel no pain. That's much better. So
Three die.
that would be 3 dead.
Cool. Then I'm going to consolidate. Do I consolidate? Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna switch this around. I'll keep one in contact with the blacks and drag that one out.
Okay, now we activate in tangent with units in combat. If it was 9th edition, you'd get to activate first, but it's not as 8th, so I'll activate the reds, I guess. So I'll just consolidate and pile in. Cool. So there's reds are the ones you haven't killed, right? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. So 10 attacks into your shining spears, hitting on 4s, 1s. Cool.
That's such a good idea. I didn't even look at that.
Yeah, and you can select them all as well. First times the charm. So just one. Just one.
AP? No AP?
Yeah, no AP.
Oh, it goes through. It's on my X touch, by the way. 5 up. Nope, taking a wound. 2 left.
Cool. And now so you attack back. You activate next.
Okay, I'll go with my X Arch into the Gene Sealers.
And where's the other shining spear going?
He'll go into the reds.
Cool.
I'll go with him first into shining into them or hit. Wounding on. Is it strength 8? Or is he now hitting at strength 6? So after the charge, their weapon doesn't have the same strength. But I'm always confused on what the wording is for it.
Probably not less, unless more DLC comes out for it, like a big update comes out. Then I'll probably maybe do it for a week again daily.
Yeah, I'm just hitting it strength 3.
They're going to be basically every other day.
So wounding on 5s.
Oh, into the Gene Sealers, yeah, 5s.
1 goes in.
5 up.
Saved. And then the other one. Am I doing him as well?
Yeah.
2 attacks into the reds. Both hit. Wounding on 4s. Nope.
Cool. I'm gonna spend 3 PCP to fight again.
What, the Gene Sealers?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I don't want to slow you down.
Yeah, and then I'll spend the CP to overrun the red.
Cool.
So they're going to
Yeah, there's no way those guys would survive that.
Cool. So I'm probably going to lose some to. Actually, maybe not. They need 14. I was thinking of maybe I'm going to lose some to coherency, but sort the string out. Oh no, I actually do have to be on that objective, like here, because I need to get recon as well. So I'm going to lose a bunch of these reds to coherency. Which means these guys needed to be just like literally millimeters up so they can get recon.
I'd go for it.
Nice thing is about the Tyranids as well is they actually ignore morales when they're in synapse range, so you don't have to worry about that.
looking forward for the points changes, and then you can kind of start playing ninth properly.
Okay, we're just about to go here and see. Cool.
How many?
Just one.
No.
Because he was trapped. He was like in here, and he obviously can't move from my area, so he was just stuck. Let's get out there. Alright, cool. So I hold, I kill, hold, I hold more, you kill more. No on bonuses. I open the game. Oh, actually, sorry. Again, forgot I needed to King of the Hill. They have the movement bonuses. Moved.
You can King of the Hill at any point in the game, right?
Yeah, but you can't.
It's just behind enemy lines you can't go.
And you can't double behind enemy, so you can't double King of the Hill turn one. So.
Right. That makes sense.
And I recon. Cool. Finish me.
What you on points wise? 5.
5, but I needed to be winning. As I said, I think if I went first, this would have been a much better game. But yeah, I think Tyranids just aren't good enough to take on like a Eldar list and not go first.
I think even coming into ninth, Eldar are always going to be good. Simply their ability to move quick is, and to be honest, Way Serpents are tanky. Like I don't care what anyone. Like yeah, toughness 7, sorry.
Yes,
But
no,
being able
Wave
to reach
Serpents are
damage is
amazing.
just brilliant.
Yeah.
16 movement on a tank as well.
Yeah, the Wave Serpent's like probably the best unit in your codex, to be honest, because you just stick them on an objective and they score that. They do damage, and they're like impossible to kill. Because I think a lot of people will be bringing transports in 9th as well.
Oh god, yeah.
So
Lots
Wave
of them.
Serpents are going to be amazing. Dragon's going to be your core unit.
Do you leadership on Hive Guard, or are they fine because
Synapse range, just ignores it.
Synapse range? Yeah.
Which is only 12 inches, I found out. So when we played by Death Guard, I was actually cheating. They were like 15. I thought it was 18 inches, but it's actually 12.
I think we're all learning with factions anyway, so
Yeah. Also, I found out as well that these guys don't reroll ones for everyone. It's just themselves. So they would give reroll ones to each other. Basically.
I think I've probably done some scummy things with Death Guard, but I don't have the rulebook, so I never know.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's the good thing and bad thing about Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah, 100%. Also, you work out the armies you kind of want to take. Yeah, like I'm pretty confident that the Way Serpent list would do quite well in next edition, but I'm assuming they're going to knock their prices up, and that's why no one can tell what will do well and what won't, because
Yeah, we don't know.
so you see the prices go up. We
It's on
don't
the
know.
25th, I think, is when the book comes out.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I just really hope I don't butcher shield drones completely. Like, I think 2 points is great, because in the normal list is like 10 less drones.
Yeah.
If they
It's
put
what makes it unique.
But if they put them up by like to like 14 or 15, I think it's just going to be like. But I guess I'm just going to bring like 100 gun drones and just not feel no pain on them.
Yeah.
Which I guess is bad,
I won't lie, I have a soft spot for a Tau list which has like lots and lots of Fire Warriors because I just think they're very iconic.
Yeah,
And I think their tanks look really good. But I never was a big fan of the Riptides. Like I just don't like them. I don't know how
do you want to hear something retarded? In 6th edition, they could shoot twice.
What?
Yeah, imagine that, a Riptide. Pull back and shoot, absolutely fine. 18 shots on its gun, no challenge, and can shoot its gun twice. For CP, how wild is that? That's why everyone hates them.
Yeah. Yeah, no. No thank you.
Oh, also this Omicron will be out, okay. Give it 5 months of panels to have more depth game loop. Yeah, hopefully. I really hope they do show something big.
Yeah, I think it works. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Oh, fuck as well. Can I, just to keep the game interesting, can I go back and cast my Catalyst from my Broodlord? I completely forgot because he was in a building. I should have
The
cast
give
it.
5 up.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. So he's +1, goes off on a 5. Yeah, goes off. Cool.
All good.
Sorry. I think without that, the game just becomes...
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
it's like when I kept forgetting for Death Guard to do my Cloud of Flies. I'm just like, oh well, might as well just punch myself in the head now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like if it's something you always would have done if you would have remembered. I don't care if someone goes back. It's like if something's changed, like if something would impact the game, and it's something that you might have done, I'm like, maybe I don't know, let's roll for it. But if it's something like like Cloud of Flies or like that, I think go back and do it because
it's effectively the most important stratagem in your army. If you don't do it, you might as well just cry.
Yeah. I guess maybe it's your fault for not remembering it, so that's why we shouldn't be allowed.
I want to get tournament ready, but I need to work out what faction I want in 9th.
Yeah.
For that. I've got a bit of a Death God army, I've got an Eldar one, and I have a Harlequins army. So I should probably just calm the hell down.
Eldar. Well, what you should do is whenever you buy new stuff, make sure you use my Element Games affiliate link down below in the description to save up to 15 to 25% off. That's what you should do.
Do you actually have one?
Yeah, literally anyone can get one. I emailed them and they just never replied back about anything else. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just use the normal one. Guess I'll just go fuck myself.
Wow. 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 Get the Dire Avengers to do something.
You leave them river swarms alone.
No. I always forget how quick Eldar are. If this guy's up here, if I drop another unit, then they'll have to advance.
Do you move units when they come out of transports?
Yep. As long as the transport itself hasn't moved.
Ah, yeah. So.
You can do pretty much everything.
Yeah.
You can come out 3 inches, you move, charge, everything. Some factions have a transport where you can move and come out of it, but you can't charge, but you could shoot. So Space Marines can do that. It's disgusting. Especially when they pop out with loads of bolter fire. It's just... yeah, you just kind of cry, really. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking and trying to do here. I don't need to do anything special. I was just trying to work out how many shots I could squeeze.
Yeah, I mean, I've used Element Games loads, so they're really good.
Range.
Really good. Whenever I've ordered stuff, it's been shipped and arrived literally the next couple of days. Even throughout coronavirus, I bought a few things. They're really good.
Right.
They're UK and EU based. I'd highly recommend people use them. It's a service I use myself, and if you use my affiliate link, I get a little bit of cash. I think it's 5% of your order. And obviously 9th edition's right around the corner, so it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth picking up some stuff. You can just buy because it's kind of like Games Planet, where they don't just take a bigger cut, they don't take a bigger margin as Games Workshop do on their stuff, so they kind of take the hit, but look to sell more, to be more competitive. But yeah, I've used them plenty of times. Always really good customer service and stuff. Can't wait to play Tau in 9th edition. I really need to, because 9th edition, the rules are already out, but for like books and stuff don't come out until the 25th, I think. Can't wait to play like a proper game in 9th edition. I think it'd be really fun. Really fun. You have to get a bunch more maps though for Tabletop Simulator, because obviously like windows and stuff are really important now. Like it's literally true line of sight. So right now, like if anything's here, you just can't shoot it through the wall. So I'm just talking to chat, explaining 9th edition terrain.
Okay.
But like if I had...
Get more confused.
So, yeah, like for example, if...
I am thinking of move. I'll advance the...
but now if I had like a Riptide sitting here, you can actually shoot and be seen through here just in this terrain, which I think is really cool.
Okay, cool.
Eldar aren't fast, what are you talking about?
I mean, they move 8, so, you know.
That's actually crazy good for infantry.
That's, sorry, with the advance, they move 8.
Ah, okay. Just slightly faster than normal infantry then.
They do what they need to do.
So if we still have Gene Stealers left by the end of the next turn, yeah, I don't know what to do. Like this Exocrine moves next turn. Maybe I should have planted my Exocrines like here, and then put Gene Stealers.
I mean, I pulled all my squads out. I don't know if that was a smart move or not.
Yeah, I don't think it'll matter too much. Yeah, I think what I should have done is I should have piled Gene Stealers in here, and then put my Exocrines like here, and here, just kind of covering this middle board. I'm probably going to lose an Exocrine a turn, but at least all of them come in fire back. And then just put like a line of gaunts here, put like a line of gaunts here to protect the charge coming in. I think that would have been a good idea. And then put like a bunch of gaunts like here, just covering this side. Going second, like going second just is brutal. But definitely could have played around.
Sorry, my
But I think that's the downside of just not playing Tyranids too much. Like 6 games, I think I've played with them so far, so I just don't really know the army too well. And like, because like coming from Tau as well, Tau is so melee. I mean, sorry, so shooty focused. I literally don't melee at all. So for the most part, I don't really have to think too much about that with Tau. Gene Stealer's about to get absolutely smashed. Absolutely smashed.
So you gotta be 3 inches from transport you're deploying from. Obviously these guys are up there, so I'm just like the 3 inches effectively is them just being next to the transport. Then they got their move, which is 7. Put them there, and then I'm gonna advance the Dire Avenger squad. 4. Deploying these is the idea that they can't be seen by the Exocrine.
Yeah, obviously.
Should be okay. He took a shot on me last turn, so I can probably take a shot at him this turn.
Yeah, there's some big changes. I think definitely 9th edition is more shooty than it is. Like, yeah, flying's been fucked. But you've have to be within a ½ inch to do fight in 2 ranks, which I think is pretty big. You have to declare all your charges, and you have to be able to reach all your charges. Shorter board is nicer for them. However, you also CP reroll is both dice, which I think is really bad. Yeah, I don't know. I think melee's gonna be good, probably better, but it's still gonna be harder. now, especially now stuff as well, tanks need to shoot into combat. You have the anti-rat
I don't need
stuff
to move him.
with
He was
CP.
already been able to.
Yeah.
You shot me with him, so I can shoot back. Oh, casters.
So yeah, I think melee is gonna not struggle. I think it's gonna do fine. And especially like stuff like Blood Angels, I think will probably do really well. But like kind of armies that try and do both, like this list right here, which tries to shoot and to fight, I think it's gonna struggle pretty heavily. Not struggle, but you know, probably just not be good. That's good. Like Gene Stealers, I don't think it'd be very good because you can't wrap with Gene Stealers. So basically, there'd be like a 240 point charge in and die, unless they get made cheaper. And you can take like 3 units of this like this. Yeah, I think it's just having to everything you declare having to make is going to be pretty brutal. Poor Hive Guard didn't get to shoot a shot. If only they went fast. Only they went fast. 4 melee armed dreads. That's the dream. That'd be so cool. I love like dreadnoughts are so cool. And I mean, a lot of lists do bring them. Like Imperial Fists bring a bunch. Like I mean, dreadnoughts are gonna be sick now, right? Because you don't suffer the move and shoot penalty. So you can actually make like a mixed breed dreadnought and actually get stuck in and do some serious work.
Just out of range.
I think dreadnoughts would be really cool.
Okay. I'll just go with that. Hold on,
But people are obviously going to bring a lot of tank killers now because I think a lot of people are going to bring tanks and knights and stuff. Knights are going to be sick, like. So I think a lot of people bring anti-tank. Like I think Tower do pretty good because they have a lot of options to good tank stuff.
Go with Farseer, Doom Guide.
Yeah, I love dreadnoughts. I think that's so cool. So hopefully we'll see more.
I wanted to get a smite, but like by doing that opens it up. All right, cool. Just go psychic. Am I in range of any of your scary guns? Okay. So go with Jinx on my warlord.
Death yeah.
Actually, Seer Council first. I'm spending a CP for everyone +1. Gonna put Executioner down onto the red Tormagons. So that goes off on a 7. It goes off a 6 because of the +1. Goes off. How many more wounds? 1.
Cool.
And then I do it again. So I killed 1. 3. So 4 in total.
Onto the psychic phase now, by the way.
I'm gonna put Fortune onto Shining Spears. It goes off on 6. Goes off. Gonna give them. Gonna cast Jinx onto the Gene Stealers. Goes off on 6. Goes off. I'm gonna cast Guide onto the. Gonna cast Double Move first on Shining Spears. Goes off on 6. Goes off.
That's probably GG right there. Like, the only way I would have won
just gone
this.
to the same spot again.
The only way I had a chance of winning this game is if he failed that. Yeah. Basically GG. I think. Not going fast was just nail in the coffin.
And then cast guide on them. Goes off on 6. Goes off. I've just constantly rolled 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6.
That's all you need.
And I'm going to cast Doom onto the Gene Sealers. Once again, needs a 6. Goes off.
On a 6.
Yep. Those Gene Sealers are going to get obliterated now.
Yeah, I think the only way I had a chance of winning this game, or drawing it out, was if you failed your double move. It's definitely GG now.
Do you want me to do my shooting, see how it happens?
Yeah, no, we'll keep on playing. Yeah, it's
okay. So, I'll do the X-Arch, firing his big gun into the Gene Sealers. Hits on 3s, reroll misses. Hits, wounds on 2s. Oh, reroll fails. Goes in, so you have a 6 up.
5 up, and then damage?
2. One dead. And the rest. Wounding on 3s. Reroll fails. All of those 6. Then it's 2 damage apiece.
Nope. 1. 2.
And I'll put the shrunken cannons into them as well. So that will be 9 shots. 4 shots.
You stacked here as well, you stacked all dice.
Ah, that's great.
You just have to pick them up.
I think on 3s. Reroll fails.
Yeah, I mean the game was over.
Wounding on 4s, reroll fails. Not that many.
Oh my god! 1 damage.
Yeah.
5 ups.
I think you deleted the 5s because you only have a 6 up save because of Jinx.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's fine.
But yeah. You...
Wombo combo of Jinx and Doom and Guide. You shove that on a knight and anything can kill it. It's, I felt really bad for that guy, like brought Mech Army against me in this tournament and I deep strike 20 Guardians, Doom Guide and Jinx the knight and just killed it with Shrunken Fire. You know, it's just like no one's happy but the end of it, you know. Alright, I'll do my Dire Avengers. Oh, you prick. 1, 2, 3. And then the other 2 will shoot the Ripper Swarm. Actually, yeah, 2 will shoot the Ripper Swarm. 3 will shoot the Ripper Swarm, and 2 will shoot the Red Hormagaunts. So I'll do the X-Arch, because he's the only one that can see the Ripper Swarm anyway. And then another one. And another one. And the other 2 can shoot the Hormagaunts. Hitting on 3s. 6 is an extra hit. Strength 4. Is that toughness?
We have red swarmer guns.
No, the Ripper Swarm.
Toughness 3.
Okay, wounding on freeze.
Yeah, this Monopoly game.
That's a minus 3 AP, and these are 0.
Cool, 6.
That's what, 3 dead? 2 dead. No, 1 dead, 1 wound. Cool. And then the other guys are shooting into the reds, hit and freeze. Got an additional hit. Wounding on freeze because they're toughness 3.
Yep.
All of those, no AP. So I'll go for my Weight Serpent. So is he going to be in range for? Yes. So the Weight Serpent's going to split fire. He's going to put his missile into the Exocrine, and he's going to put his Shrunken Cannon into the.
I'm going to say GG after this turn, so just don't worry. Like,
Okay.
Just don't
Well, let's see what the missiles do. I'll go into the Exocrine. 1 misses. 2 hit. Wounding on 4s. We roll the fail. Nope. 1 goes in. Minus 2 AP. D6 damage.
Single
4.
one of these fire. I don't think I've made a single save on these Exocrines.
And got Ripper Swarm. 3 hits. 1 wound at minus 3, so it's just a straight wound. I think. The other missile gonna shoot into the other Exocrine. Actually, I don't know if I can see him.
Oh yeah, I can see his edge.
Okay. 2 shots, hitting on 3s. Both hit, wounding on 4s. Reroll a fail. Only 1 goes in. Wait.
Save.
And the other Way Serpent, same target. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. Both go in. Big anti-tank shot. Yeah, I've got my Night Spinner. I'll take a shot at the Hive Guard. How many shots? 5. Confusing me. Hitting on freeze. Wounding on freeze. Roll fail. Nope. So that's at minus 4. And those are minus 0.
I'll just say GG here, I think.
Alright, mate.
I think what happened was exactly what we said were going to happen. You were going to shoot me off the table, like, turn 3. I think if I went first, maybe I could have got enough points so that the game went 6 turns for you to catch up, but yeah.
Yep. So, I changed my old list.
Just to counter me, wow, snide.
No, I changed my list because I struggle with Tyranids. I struggle with bodies on the ground, so that's why I've got so many light infantry fire. But yeah, I think the thing that makes this list super strong, obviously the Shining Spears being one thing, but the Night Spinners, like you have to move forward.
Yeah, I mean, well, the Night Spinners straight up counter my best unit in the game, which is the Hive Guard. You outrange the Hive Guard, so and you wound them on freeze, you ignore their cover. They only have a 4-up save, so they're 2 damage apiece. Like that completely counters it. Your Shining Spears are better than my Gene Stealers. I just think Tyranids just don't have a chance against Eldar.
Do you think the smaller board's gonna make it a big difference?
I think melee armies are a bit worse off, I think, honestly. Because, yeah, it's smaller board, but not by much, by like 6 inches on either side. And you have to declare everything you charge. To fight in 2 ranks, you need to be half an inch away. Like, tanks can just shoot you in combat now. Like, I think I think you won't be seeing many Gene Stealers around, at least at the beginning.
But then again,
unless their points go down a lot.
Yeah, well, I kind of hope they do, because I miss when because like I said, I used to play Gene Stealers. They're like one of my favorite factions because I like combat. I like combat more than shooting. That's why I play Eldar, because you can be quite balanced. But when I played Tyranids, it was all in. It was just nothing but combat.
Yeah, and also your burst, so your Night Spinners, their guns are probably burst. I don't know if you've looked up the burst list, but their guns are probably burst weapons. So against Hormagaunts, Gene Stealers, and basically anything above 10, they're getting 12 shots against them.
Yep.
So
yeah, and the
12 and you have 3 of them.
My Way Serpents are blast weapons.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
I
just
use that profile, which is D6 shots. So that's why I brought the missile launchers for other lists, because they can kill anti-tank and they can also kill infantry.
Yeah.
And Way Subs are so hard to shift, and they hold objectives.
I think Tyranids are gonna have a hard time finding that place. Maybe
But
not
then again,
Tyranids, but
right.
Gene Stealer Cole will be, I think,
But then again, you spend a CP and you can start deploying on the flanks. So your turn 2, you can start bringing Gene Stealers in on the sides.
Yeah, but stupidly you have to do that when you build your list. It's so stupid. You have to declare. You have to like 90%. It sounds so stupid that I feel like it can't be true. I got it wrong, but I'm pretty sure you have to declare what's going in on your list into reserve, which is just so stupid. Like that should be
I mean, for you putting a Gene Stealer, yeah, I mean that's the same for Psychic. You said.
Yeah, and relics. It's so like I feel like it just takes away some of the skill. I guess they're just trying to speed up the game, but I just don't think it was really that big of a deal.
Forces you to be a bit more general about what you take. So like Eldar, like I can. Everything here doesn't really matter the faction. I would take that all the time. The only places I would start fine tuning would maybe be the X-Arch powers. So like against you here, I didn't really need an extra free up invulnerable, so I could have given them a +1 on their charge, or they have an ability at the end of combat to basically move out of combat again, which is quite nice. And that's something you declare at the beginning of the game, not something you build into your army. Yeah, we'll see. I really wanted to test this list against Tyranids because I've struggled against them so much.
Yeah, I mean I think it would have been a different story if I went first. I think going second, Tyranid, like I think already your list is probably pretty good against this, but going second is just like taking a full round of 3 Night Spinners plus a full Shining Spears plus the Shining Spears charge. Like I don't think any Tyranid list could hold up against that. Whereas if I go first, I charge, like my Gene Stealers charge you, even if your Shining Spears are like in a box of 3 Wave Serpents. That's not really that bad because I'm still getting 80 attacks into a Wave Serpent. I'm probably gonna kill it. And then it's like even if I don't, then it means you still have to deal with the Gene Stealers that are here next turn. Like you fly away, but then you still have to shoot these and stuff, you know. And that's your turn wasted basically. So then I'm scoring hold, you know, another turn, and I think it just adds up.
I would be interested in that, but I also, because of this list, I'm quite good at fighting on the back foot. I think overall it's quite, I agree. Like if I get first turn, it's pretty more guaranteed I'm gonna probably alpha strike a good chunk of your army.
Yeah.
Like taking out the Hive Guard like that was just brutal. Yeah. Like you're gonna lose a Gene Stealer, you can lose an extra crime, but losing the Hive Guard that early is hard to come back from.
Yeah. Well guys, I'm gonna wrap up the stream now.
Do you think this is actually our last game at Ape? Because I got a feeling it isn't.
Probably not. I mean, it's gonna take me a little while to get fully used to the 9th edition. I'm watching a bunch of replays and stuff, but nice thing is as well, Tabletop Titans were really professional guys. They're doing like a battle replay a day.
Yes,
today,
they're really good, aren't they? They're really good. I wish they would show the table a little bit more, but other than that, I think they're amazing.
Yeah, they're playing Death Guard tonight, actually. Death Guard versus...
Yeah, from your link in case I miss it, because
they played. So it's Death Guard versus Orcs, which will be a slog.
Didn't they? Didn't they do a Death Guard versus Iron Hands recently? Or am I thinking of someone else?
I think you may be thinking of someone. They did do it. Oh yeah, they did. I think.
That's the one I watched. Yeah. There's scheduled this one. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna watch that.
Yeah, they did Death Guard Iron God. Yeah, Iron Hands. And they did Tau.
Death Guard 1 as well.
Yeah.
They grenaded them into oblivion.
Yeah, I mean, it's just because that one guy, the guy who always wins, is just fucking really good at the game.
Yeah.
That one guy on the right, he's just really fucking good.
Do you know who's terrifying to play against? Like, I was watching a few games there. Like, Turin. Turin is so good.
Yeah. Well, he plays with all the Goonhammer guys, right? You said so.
He plays with a group called Wrecked. Or Wreck.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate
Wrecked.
it. Maybe I'll do this again in the future.
They're like a West Coast group of.
Make sure to drop a like and a comment if you did enjoy.
Let
me
me know when I went out and watched one of his games, like the guy who was playing was
check out
super insincere in every way, but like kind of trying to edge things in all the time. And I'm so happy he got crushed.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.